Yo, what's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue Games. Today we are here on iRacing back for the NASCAR iRacing series. It's like basically a full-length race. We're here in the Toyota Camry A-Class car for the open setup race. It's gonna be pretty nuts and very freaking long. So I don't expect you all to stick around the whole time, but I'm going to give this a try. I've never actually done the full race before. I've never even entered into this race. We're coming out here with pretty much a fixed setup, so we're not going to be the fastest on the track because we didn't spend the time to create and build a custom setup. I kind of wish we could have, but you know, it is what it is. You can't. I don't have that much time to do that. So I'm going in here just trying to check in these settings here. I'm actually using somebody else's setup. Last time I ran it, to be honest, it wasn't that great. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll see. This could be a very long stream. We have 200 laps, as you can see up here. We had a grid in 25 seconds. We've qualified in 8th place. That's not right. Yeah, somehow we qualified in 8th place. But I think like most of the field did not qualify. We have about 35 cars on the track. These are all real people, real drivers, sitting somewhere in their house. So we'll give it a try and see what happens. What's going on, Dante Smith, Joshua, Dope King, Micolas, Alex, Pete? Thank you guys for joining in, man.
Remember to use your brakes.
Appreciate you guys coming out. Can I move this? It'd be cool if I could like move that.
It's like you're 500 miles. Oh, don't pull in your stall. Don't pull in your stall. It doesn't work anymore.
Alright, guys, so we're headed to 500 miles at Daytona. Man, this is going to be a marathon. I have never done a race this long, ever. So this is going to be a big deal for me, too.
I saw some people get black flags at Homestead at the end of last season.
Doing good, man. What's up, Finding Passion? Thanks for jumping in, bro. Yeah, I'm nervous. I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous. I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to stream this.
No, I didn't hear y'all when I asked earlier. Do we get the safety rating for this?
Yes.
Yes, soft pass only. Flag now. If you sit in the pits, go to the back of the side.
I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I'm nervous. This is like my first Daytona 500 ever. We are the number 14 car today. Driving in the Toyota Camry. I actually suited it up with my new Blue Games paint scheme that you guys saw on the truck the other night. Had to make a real quick paint scheme for it. So 1 to green, 500 miles, 200 laps. We're gonna have a few pit stops here and there. Again, I didn't make a setup. These guys are gonna be fast. My goal is to 1, finish the race, 2, finish on the lead lap. And 3, yeah, that's all my goals are right now, to be honest. Not very big goals. This is my first time. I'm here to get experience and have a good time. Let's give it a try, guys. And they're going. Probably going to see some early cautions here. A lot of cars on the track.
Alright, guys, calm down.
Oh, this is not good. Alright, top line is not moving. Ooh, we look at the 29 diving to the bottom. Holy crap, we're still stuck on the outside to dry. And everybody's coming up top. I'm not sure what's up with that. Stuck on the outside right now. We're okay. We're actually moving faster than they are. And stay in the middle lane here. We're clear. We could drop it down if we want. And we're gonna do it. Oh, I might stay up here by myself.
Although since they have like 18 gallons, okay for longer than.
I don't know, I'm a little nervous. I kind of want to tuck my nose in on the bottom line, but at the same time, I kind of want to stow to the outside line where there's a little bit more space. But I just don't trust these guys on the bottom. But I don't know. I'm kind of torn, especially this early in the race, expecting to see a caution early on. I can already tell that low line cannot hold their line. 3 wide for some reason. And we're clear. I'm dropping to the bottom. I feel a little bit more secure this early in the race on the bottom line. Maybe later on, once all these stupid people crash out, I'll jump to the outside line. But I just don't trust to be on the outside with the way these people drive out here. So up in what, 5th place? I'm not really sure. We'll see in a second. Long race, guys. Long race. Gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. One of the most important things to a pilot is patience, and the same for NASCAR drivers and racers in general. It's funny because, like, in the careers are like the most fast-paced, you have to be the most patient. Like racing, you have to be patient. Flying at freaking Mach 1, you have to be patient, you know. So, ooh, checking up here. That dude on the outside doing a really good job of holding it out there by himself. So far, so good. No cautions. Lap 4. 35 cars still on the track and on the lead lap. So chaos is bound to happen. And my hands are literally shaking because I just know I'm hoping that it happens behind me and not in front of me or not to me.
Whoever's in the 28 behind me, why are you trying to pass? Bump me up.
So right now we're just kind of chill. I can already tell, like, I mean, for more experienced people who drive on iRacing, right now this race is open to all classes. If you own this car and if you have this track, you are available to race here at the NASCAR iRacing Series open race. But in the open, you're gonna have more people who like are kind of really trying to win this and a little more experienced, I think. But you probably have a few rookies in here who don't know what the heck they're doing. But for the most part, the smart drivers are going to just kind of tuck their nose in somewhere and start, you know, going on for the ride. There's really no reason to try to pass a lot of people this early in the race.
Keep it straight, 33. There you go, bud. By himself out there.
I turned on my virtual mirror this time because I've been racing with the regular mirror and I can't see crap out of it. And I didn't feel safe. So now I can actually see when cars are in my blind spot. But I don't like the way these guys are racing ahead of me, like those guys on the outside line. I don't know what they're doing. They're not really following each other too well. Those are the same guys who couldn't hold their line on the bottom. Oh, Jesus. Look at them.
Left car, you might want to go high. Something, I don't know. Wreck it.
And there's a caution. We're in 6th place. Let off the gas softly. I'm gonna drop here below the yellow line so we don't hit anything. I don't know what happened.
Somebody just died.
We'll check it out, I guess.
I don't know how that happened. Let me know.
So what on Geo Aviation? Good to see you, bro. Hi again, Dante. Sorry, man. I'm just, you know, whenever we go on these cautions, I'll be able to look at the chat a bit, but in between, I'm not really. Just thanks everybody who's watching. Welcome to Daytona 500 in Daytona Beach, Florida. I'm hoping that I can do this race every week, like once a week. It'd be nice if I can. Whether I stream it or not, I want to do it myself, like, because I've been wanting to participate in this race. They did the same series last year, and I was not able to participate in the series, which really sucked. I was bummed out. What's going on, Mikolas? How you doing? Good to see you, man. But right now we are live on YouTube and on Twitch, so shout out to everybody who's tuning in. Whether you've been subscribed to the channel for a while or you're new, everybody's welcome. No, this is 200 laps, but it's 500 miles. 500 miles is 200 laps at this track. Checking up in 3.
Hey, 7, can you speed it up a little bit? We're falling way behind.
Now as far as fuel, I think we can make it about 45 laps on fuel. To be honest, I kind of wish that I had a crew chief or a spotter that could be like, that can kind of keep track of when I need to pit and do all the math, because I didn't think about it. But we could probably pit every 40 to 45 laps, I think. So I'm trying to think of how many times we're gonna need to pit in this 200 laps and win. So we're probably gonna try to stretch it as long as possible, but I don't know when my pit window is. As long as we don't have any damage, we won't need to pit except for fuel, and once we get fuel, we'll probably pick up some tires just to be safe.
Look at the bright side, guys. We made it to lap 7.
So, but I am gonna save fuel by shutting off the engine.
Yeah, it was a self-crash, too.
While we're under
Did he end up
caution.
piling up anybody else, or?
Joshua Doking, yeah, man. I love F1 2017, bro. That is probably one of my, like, right after iRacing, that is my favorite racing game out right now. F1 2017 was like expertly done. Like that is the best way to do a Formula 1 game. So I can't wait for Formula 1 2018. I got Formula 1 2017. It's on my PlayStation. But now that I got my new PC, holy crap, I would like to play it on my PC instead. So I'm kind of waiting for Formula 1 2018 to come out, and then I'm going to rebuy that on my PC, and then you'll see me racing that a bit. So, but I love Formula 1, and I love Formula 1 2017. I didn't get to finish the season sadly on there, but I love that game. Nice, Dante. You're watching it at the house in London. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that.
Back on the track after everybody had passed, and I got my tire hung up on the track.
So it's only lap 8, and we're pacing, so it's just gonna be a long race. Not sure what time this race is gonna be over. But I don't really care too much of how long the race is. I just want to be here at the end.
Or like vibrate like crazy.
Question for Meteo Aviation says, Boeing or Airbus? Boeing, my friend. You already know the answer to that.
One more time, and then I just towed out. And it's a long tow here.
Does anybody know? I don't think anybody who's watching right now has iRacing, but if anybody knew, if anybody does have iRacing who's watching the stream, do you know how to like move my virtual mirror up here to the right? Like I want to move it over to the corner instead of right above me.
They gotta follow the same direction the cars.
Alright, to the green. We're starting in 6th place. That means we're gonna be on the outside once we come back around. Can you guys hear everything though? Alright. I didn't even pull up the stream on my computer. I need to.
Like the Formula 1 cars on this track?
That would be nuts. Why is my buttons not working?
It's pretty deadly.
Okay, there it goes.
Yeah, I ran that race last week. Indy was at the Daytona. The drafting is insane.
It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun though.
I was able to feel the bumps like significantly more.
I wish they would do something about this draft package. The real NASCAR, at least. It seems like in real life they have the same issue.
Infinite Aviation, what do I use to stream? You want to start soon? I use OBS Studio. I just search OBS Studio on Google, and you'll find the software that I use to stream.
Well, it depends how much checking up there is on the restart. Like where I was, it checked up, so it was just...
Cat or dog? Dog.
If it doesn't check up at all, you're going to have 2-3 wide.
Thank you guys for keeping me entertained on these caution laps. I really appreciate that. Like, I seriously do. Like, one reason that I want to stream this race and not just record it and cut it up and post it later, which I'm still going to do. Crap, I forgot to do that. It's okay. I'm not recording. I just realized it.
Can we just do this pace for the entire race? Get everybody a really nice, fat safety rating?
I just realized that I wasn't recording. But it's okay. I'll record next week. That sucks. I meant to record this race also. Anyways, but yeah, thanks you guys for hanging out because it's a long race. So being able to like kind of chat with you guys is gonna make it maybe a bit shorter. This is like the equivalent to a long haul on a and you know like if you're flying a flight sim. So this is a long race.
Does this bump your safety rating up pretty good?
Yes, it does.
Well, that's the potential to.
Assuming you finish.
It depends on two
Infinite Aviation. Oh, Infinite Aviation. Are you E-Train? Did you change your name? I remember E-Train. I didn't know you changed your name.
You're actually still gonna make it a bit of a
8. You're on the outside.
All right, guys. We are starting in 6th place this time. 3rd row outside.
Do you still gain safety rating or?
Thank you for liking the video, Dante Smith. Big thanks to you, man.
I mean, yeah, unless you somehow manage to rack up like 14x before 100 laps, you're gonna gain.
Right to you, Aviation. You remember E-Train, man? That was a long time ago.
We've got lots of extra little turns.
Back in the day, bro.
So that's why we get extra safety rating out of this track.
I've heard that it's for oval, it's laps per incident.
No, it's still turns are definitely factored in.
Okay, good. So the tri-oval makes it a little bit easier on your SR.
That's dope. Infinite Aviation TM. Cool, bro. Well, dope. I kind of like, there's some people who were like watching my streams back then. I'm like, what happened to them? But a lot of them just changed their names. So cool. All right, guys, we're about to get going, racing again. The green flag's coming out pretty soon. Pace car's going to be rolling to the pit lane there. There he goes. Leaders in control. Green flag is out, and we're going. Slow starting the bottom row.
Come on, number one car.
Jesus. What is he doing?
The number one car didn't go at all.
Did you see that 23 car just like dive in there and clear, going down to the bottom? Hey, 23, chill out up there, bro. He almost took out the leader a second ago. Man, all this checking up is going to get somebody killed.
Check up.
The engine sounds great, man, in this game. I love it. Oh my God, so much checking up.
I don't know how some of these guys are so high.
Watch out, there's a lot of checking up on the bottom row right in the front. There's an accident about to happen, guys.
When you only have to do it for 2 laps.
Yeah.
I know 30, 33 will be harder. They kind of don't restart and try to get together.
The corner.
And there's speed over the road, so watch them.
Door on your pipe.
Watch out for that 23 car. Everybody else is doing pretty good holding their lines and pretty smooth, but that 23 up there, the car in front of the 30, is just all over the track, and he is making me nervous. What's funny is that in real racing, I've been watching a lot of interviews with drivers, and I've also been watching a lot of races from the hood cam, and you actually see, like, surprisingly, even the real professional drivers sometimes drive just as, like, inconsistent or like all over the track. And sometimes, like, I remember watching a race last weekend at Daytona, and I was like, oh my gosh, if I was that guy, I would not be following him. Sorry guys, I'm not really able to look at the chat too much. Oh, wrecking. Come on, get out of the way. No, don't get hit. I got a 4X there. We got through it.
I knew that shit was about to happen.
I don't know who caused it, but we got through it. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. That was nuts. We got a 4X out of it, which means I get 4 incident points, which goes against my safety rating. But if we make it through the entire race, that won't even matter.
Can somebody tell me how bad my damage is, please?
I need to ask Mike for damage P2. I don't know if I have any damage. I know that we rubbed that guy on the right side of us, so we probably have some scratches on the paint, but I don't know if we actually hit anything. Gotta pass the 2 car.
Where's the number 3 car? I'm coming, but people. Hey, if you guys stop talking. Fuck, I'm on my way. But people have got to quit splitting the track.
Man.
Greg, it will open this time.
Alright, pit road's opening. I don't know if I have damage. I don't think I do.
Don't race American Oval. How's that?
Hey, 30, you got some right rear damage, bud.
Right. That's not the most xenophobic thing
I'm not gonna pit. I'm gonna stay out. Ashish Sharma, this is iRacing Simulator. This is all multiplayer online.
25. Next time there's a wreck, you don't have to throw the whole anchor out of the car.
Well, I saw an awful
Listen to all the iRacing fights.
Man, I apologize if it screwed you up, but
I think we're good. Looking to the right side of the car, it looks okay. Like, I don't see any wrinkles on our hood. I'm just a little curious if we got tagged on the back end, but I can't really tell. We're sitting in 3rd though after that accident.
25 seconds. As good as you. Can somebody tell me how bad my damage is? I can't tell.
I don't know, but the guy behind us has no hood.
Your car. Number 23, your car is through, Bart.
Yeah, no shit. I just didn't want to give everybody black flags.
Pace car, check it up, middle, backstretch.
Yeah, I doubt you can't really say it's a similar game on
I was
Android.
telling you, buddy.
Definitely not. There's no game out that's like this, especially on mobile.
Hey,
there may be
Christopher,
racing
yours is kind
games,
of the
yes,
same way on the
but
back bumper.
it's definitely not compared to this, especially
Yeah, I figured.
especially a mobile game.
How bad is my front? Can you see it? I'm the number 9 that's like up top. If you can...
Alright, so we're taking a gamble. I don't think we have much damage. We're gonna stay out here.
The front looks decent. Oh, well.
Yo, come on.
Oh no,
Oh my
GL just
God.
dropped to the 480p squad. It's all good, man.
Fred, why don't you just take it to the pits? They'll tell you straight away what damage there is.
Checking up the tree, checking up the tree.
Actually, Real Racing, it's like Real Racing 3. That's probably the best, one of the best actual
Yeah, you
racing
don't say.
mobile apps you can play. Like that is my favorite racing
If I
app.
see Brazil or Iberia, I'm just not going to be grid anymore.
That's definitely my
What
favorite.
is this, man?
I don't have it anymore. When I got my new phone, I didn't re-download it because I kind of stopped playing it as much when I started playing Infinite Flight. But it's a lot of fun.
People can't even drive highway speeds without crashing.
Yeah, I'll definitely do an endurance race, GL. Right now, this is kind of like similar to an endurance race, but it's actually shorter. 500 miles is at Daytona is only going to take us about 2, maybe 3 hours max. Endurance race, when it takes like even longer. So maybe later on in the season, if we find the track I like, we'll do a GT3 endurance race.
Oh, is it the guy? I was trying to get Christopher to see
Sorry,
it,
the
and
game
the
has the
guy
same
that's in
type
front
of
me was
cars.
coming up a bit.
Again, you can't compare this to a
Didn't
mobile
turn
app.
his wheel.
There's a lot more to this game than it looks
I'm
like
not
on
sure
the
what
screen right now.
Sorry, but I believe I did nothing wrong. But I can't say it. I have to check the replay.
Nice. AJH is flying to Sydney with my stream as in-flight entertainment. Appreciate that, bro.
I believe it's still okay though.
Hope you guys. We did do an Australian flight early this morning, so hopefully you guys got a chance to check that out.
I don't know, but in VR, this mess is hot.
A car is a car. Yeah. All right, Suda Green. Yeah, that guy's rear bumper is a little banged in. I don't know what my damage situation looking like right now. I need to ask somebody. I don't know who has a mic around me though.
How many laps to green?
No. Shoot a gun.
We're coming up on 1 to go.
We'll be on the inside row behind the leader. iRacing service actually does do a 24 hours of Le Mans. They also do a 24 hours of Daytona, which they did a couple weeks ago in the GT class. I didn't participate because I just didn't. It also, like, iRacing allows you to swap drivers. So you can have endurance race where you have multiple drivers and they take turns. EOS, can I go faster? Yeah, I can once we are not under the yellow flag condition of caution laps. What was the 20 doing?
We think we lost. No, it's 33, 30 and 33.
Okay.
So right now we're just pacing. Pacing.
His partner's gone.
He was the one that was skating really bad.
We're almost 10% through this race, but not quite.
A little worried about that 30 car. He's a little like, I don't know, he's act like he doesn't know where he needs to be.
I don't know if I do or not, to be honest with you.
Alright, we'll be going green flag this time.
My steering column's messed up. This sucks.
I feel like 70% of the pack probably has damage now.
Oh, 3 has no rear bumper. Oh no. Alright, down to second gear for the restart.
Alright, bud. Really good.
Now, I have 8x and 17 laps.
Yeah, I gotta see that replay. I gotta remember that that crash was like what, lap 7 or so.
Commentating.
Alright, we're gonna be pushing.
5 away. Come on, come on, come on, come on, now.
Here at Daytona.
There you go, buddy. Actually, a little bit faster on leader there.
Stay up there, 30.
There you go. Outside.
The pace cars into the
All
wall.
clear, bud. All clear.
Checking up on the high side. Checking up on the high side, checking up.
Watch out, Dobbs.
Wrecking.
Oh, another caution. Oh, big wreck behind us. Oh my
Check
God.
out, guys. Check out.
And we're pacing again.
Damn it, hold your brake one. Why? 4 fucking wide.
Well, guys, that was a fun race. We're going back on the yellow flag again. That means a few more laps back of
Hey, I
pacing.
warned you about one at the start of the race.
So we'll save gas.
Why join one of these long races if you're gonna drive like a moron?
Yeah, people get
Ruin it
pissed
for everybody else.
in these races, guys.
He's a moron.
I was in the back. I didn't do anything until I ended up getting smashed.
I assume you guys can hear them. I'm not listening back.
What the heck calls that?
Fucking idiot. That's what caused it.
Not the pace car right there.
I have a 13X now. This is great.
Wow,
Can't wait
yes.
to get disqualified.
A 13X on lap 19. That's
Wreck
sad.
your car, go pit and fix it. Don't just stay out front and cause another wreck. Don't jump the restart. It's fucking common sense, idiot.
Oh, man.
Hey, take it off the fucking voice chat. I want to hear it.
Mute me then. You can mute me.
He is pissed.
What's the meme?
Watch your profanity.
What is the incident limit here?
22. 22.
How can you tell how many race points you got while you're racing?
27, you got no front end.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, never mind, puts are still closed, my bad.
Well, that's the thing, guys. Like, it's a game, yes, but like, people are very serious about this game.
That's what I thought. I didn't know there was a little secret place I didn't know about.
Yeah, that man's getting roasted.
It'd be nice to be able to do that.
Yeah, people get pissed. I mean, like, we pay. This is a subscription game. You pay for subscription. People spend hours working on car setups so they can have a fast car in a race like this. They come out to the race and they get wrecked by some stupid person, and then yes, they get extremely pissed. And also, not even to mention that you can't just like restart. Like, okay, well, I crashed. I'm gonna go join another public lobby. No, like this is the only race of its kind for the whole day. There is not another full-length Daytona 500 race until tomorrow night.
So like I gave a shot of gas. I was just trying to weave through it. I don't know how I got through that.
So like, I mean, I'll be pissed too. Like if I got wrecked out in the next 50 laps, even though yeah, 50 laps is a pretty lengthy amount of time. I wish I could show you guys like a live replay from different views. That'd be dope. But yeah, so if people get upset, I'd be upset too. If I spent hours of time working on a setup so that I could race at Daytona.
Well, there's an ATM at the track. You can get more cash.
Wow, Gio, how are you 2 minutes behind?
Dispensing dumb notes at the moment.
It only takes Spanish currency.
Man, I think they need to do some emissions tests on these cars. I think it's poisoning all the drivers.
On the bright side, I'm getting killer fuel mileage.
So I don't know how many cars we got left on the lead lap.
Dude, are you still winning, man?
What's that?
Are you still leading? It's not fair.
No, I'm up there in 6th, man. I'm just trying to avoid the wrecks. Long way to go.
Gio's like finally seeing, oh, he was pissed.
Safety rating hit while I'm here.
Oh, I took a big hit yesterday, guys. On the 10th lap, my VR went black on me.
Oh no.
Not open or anything here yet.
Oh
We
yeah,
gotta get the
and I
main car
lost.
one.
I lost 100 points.
Yeah, man, I mean, with NIS, like, you get races like this. There's always the fixed race tonight. Just try to stay in the back next time and just watch out for wrecks mainly. The first 40 laps are always a really bad show. Everyone tends to learn that the hard way. There is no easy way to learn it.
Nope, it's true.
It's a bit of a lottery.
That's what I've been doing, and I've got no right front anymore. It's, I can't hide from the shit out here.
I'm actually entertained just by listening to all these guys talk and like be pissed.
I actually dropped to the back, and I'm 12. I can't go back fast enough.
Where's the pace car at?
Middle of the back stretch. Middle of the back stretch.
Alright.
The only safe place to be is in the lead.
I'm trying to repair.
Oh no.
I'm trying to get like repairs done while I can.
Yeah, don't say.
The lead is not safe. There is no
Disagree, that'd be the
safe
safe
place.
I was in the lead 18 laps ago when the road at the pro and got taken out.
They are the
Well,
in-drive entertainment,
the
yes
reason I say
sir.
that is because you have, there's less cars in front of you where there's going to be an incident that you might run into.
Nobody's safe, man. Nobody's safe.
Off the end of the wall.
Although, of course, if you go green long enough, that will change.
Nobody's safe in Daytona. On these super speedway tracks like this, it's just like everybody's close up to each other. You're side by side. You're bumper to bumper. If somebody taps somebody else, they could go spin out. Doesn't matter what place you're in. Like it's horrible. So, and a lot of people like to say that this is a complete luck race, which it's a lot to do with luck, yes. But it also has a lot to do with wreck avoidance, and it's something you learn as you race through the iRacing server, through the different classes and different races, different cars. You learn how to be aware of your surroundings and not put yourself in the situations that you know are not going to turn out well. Like you guys heard me say, and even if you watched my IndyCar race last week, like I'll be like, oh, a wreck's gonna happen, let me back out, or let me chill out, let me watch my surroundings a little bit more, and then what happens? Like a lap or two later, a big wreck happens. So
There are some messed up cars up
sometimes you can sense when things are going to go wrong, and I try my best to try to sense when they're going to go wrong and pay attention to what's going on. What's going on, Justin? Good to see you, bro. Welcome to the stream. It's going to be a long one, like I said.
Hey, Doug McCall from Indiana, right?
So right now we got the number 30 car behind us, and we're going to be starting on the second place on the first row. So we started in, what, 9th, 8th place? And now we're already up on the first row, so I mean, I wasn't expecting to be this far up this early in the race, but this is probably one of the best places that you want to be. I mean, yeah, I say that nobody's safe and it's not safe to be in first place or second or anything, but if you're going to take your chances, the best place for you to be in this race is either up front or in the back. So let's get ready to go green here.
All right, bud. Cover to the green.
Yeah, Brown's
Is it good cleaned up there? I'll call the green. Alright, don't pass the
You're watching him. I have to wait for him to go, for me to go.
Cars in. Come on.
There he's going. Ah, he got me.
No runs, all good.
Nice start by the 4. Not so good for us. Got a lap car in turn 1. Looks like we may have a gap right after second place. I'm trying to duck there once he gets by, and I'm not going to get it. That gap's going to close up at the top by ourselves. No help. But we're getting a good run here. Side drafting a little bit. Really nice run out here by ourselves. No help behind us in the mirror. Single file on the left side. Just holding our own though up top, surprisingly. Make sure we give them plenty of room, because I don't trust them. We got somebody. Alright, we're clear. I could duck down if I wanted to. I'm gonna stay up here. Holy crap, I didn't mean to do that.
Still there. Still there.
Uh-oh, 4 car jumped in front of me. I'm going for lead.
Clear, clear. Door on your height.
Come low, 11.
Bumper. Still there.
Yeah, I didn't want to cut you off.
Still there. Still there.
Oh, good. Hold this line. I'll pull you back.
Bumper, bumper.
Blue Game's in first, but not for long.
Still there, though.
No drafting help on the bottom anymore. I should have probably stayed high. Ooh, big push on top. Oh, there's a lap car. That's how fast things change at Daytona right there. Nice move.
Still there.
Smart move by the 4.
That Kyle Busch nearly took out me, Kyle Busch.
Trying to pull you back. Bumper, bumper. We're going to run that high line. Still right there in your door. Bumper, still there.
Hey Sean, do you want to swap? Because I've got less damage and we should be able to push better than me at the front.
Still going to be there. You're still there. Still there, bumper.
Oh, they're all the same.
Hold it straight, buddy.
Still just off you there.
Give you a little push.
This one. Still just off you there. Still going to be there. You're still there. Still there, bumper.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to bump right here. Off the throttle a little bit.
Still there. Still there.
Hold the line.
Bumper clear.
Don't want to jerk the wheel around like that. It hurts the tires, and it's hard for people to draft with you from behind if you do that. All right, pushing, pushing, pushing.
Oh, no, Sean. Come on.
199 going into turn 3. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn it, that's fun.
I love it when you get a real good, successful push.
Oops, see, that was vehicle back there.
Guy looking to the outside, don't know why. And there's a caution. There's a pace car. Checking up for the pace car in 1.
Checking up hard.
Checking up in 1, checking up in 1, checking up in
Woo!
1.
That was fun.
Oh, they got Kenny.
That was fun. That was
Around the 4.
that was fun.
30 happened.
Yep, caution because there's cows on the road.
I missed his mate.
7.
I hate to say it, but I have not made a single pass this whole race, and I am now 4th.
That's all it takes, man. Patience.
No, I'm just saying, it's ridiculous how many cars I've worked out. I went from like 27th to 4th in 20 laps just from wrecks.
How many cars we got left on the lead lap?
Not a clue, man.
Probably about 20. About 20.
Yeah, we started with 35.
We've had a lot of speeding penalties here.
All right, lap 28 now.
Be aware of that.
I like the 2 car. I like him. I can tell, like, I like him and I like the 4. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. The 2 car and the 4 car have shown, like, they've earned my respect with the way that they've been driving. They've been driving very fair. They've been driving very smooth. I'm really good. I can push the 2 car very well. So I like him. And the 4 car, he seems to be very smart. So I like those 2. So later on in the race, if I get, lined up with the 2 or the 4 car, I know that I can, work with either of those people or both of them to make things happen later on in the race. So one thing I like to do is early in the race is kind of find out how everybody's driving around me.
Got 14 gallons.
And see like who I can trust and who I can't. So like the guy behind me, which I think is at number 7, the yellow stripe car. I don't really. He seems fast, but I don't know yet that I want to work with him.
I was losing you guys if I didn't stay like right on you in that last little bit.
I got too much tape.
You got too much tape?
Not enough. Not enough.
See, how much tape do we have? We have 60% tape, and it's going pretty good. I haven't had any. My oil temperatures have been good. My water temperatures have been good.
You were talking about there, Aaron? Almost back to you.
As far as adjustments, there's nothing I really want to adjust with the car. Car feels great. Only thing I would change is maybe some tire pressure stuff, maybe to get a little bit more speed out. But to be honest with you, I don't really know what I would want to change. So we'll leave it as is. Only adjustments I may change would be the tape to go up. So we'll see
Your pit crew is animated.
what happens.
Yeah, but it was the first time I've seen the animations yesterday, and it's still all new and exciting.
Oh yeah, I love. Hold on, I'm trying to punch in. I love pitting now. The animations look so dope.
Guy. You know what I'm talking about. The sign guy who stood in the middle of your box with the sign, and it was easy to see. And I've missed my pit stall like 2 times as much now.
Yes, sir, Justin, we are doing pretty good. This is a whole lot better than how the truck race started. But again, guys, it's a long race, and a lot of things can still go wrong and go right. So I'm not going to start celebrating now and getting excited now, because you don't really know what could happen later on in the race. But yes, Justin, thank you, buddy. We are doing pretty good so far. This is right where we want to be, though, right in the top 2, top 3 cars. If we can stay up here for the whole race, I'll be happy. What's up, Caesar? You're Infinite Flight IMA. Cool, man. All these people with all these different names be confusing me, man. Yeah, I mean, like I said in the beginning, my goal is actually to stay on the lead lap, finish the race, period. It's a long race, so I've never even finished a race like this before, so that's going to be a big deal to me, even if I just get to finish the race in general. But I also want to, you know, I want to finish on the lead lap. And I mean, as far as positions though, a win or a top 5 I'd be happy with, but I'm thinking that a win top 3 is more realistic, because I think when we get to 200 laps there's probably going to be less than 15 cars on the track, because by then there's going to be so many wrecks that happen, so many people who have to leave or disconnect by then. You know, we started out with 35 cars. Right now we have about 20 cars on the lead lap, maybe 19, so we'll see.
Probably just forward.
He does it every single turn, every pace lap. I don't understand.
Jacob says, how do you get your license with all these wrecks? It doesn't matter. I don't know.
Tires a little bit more. Well, I guess you're too slow to burn your tires.
Thank you, Caesar, for that super chat, bro. Appreciate that, man. Sorry, I have to look over here to even see it. It's on a different screen. So thank you, man, for that super chat. Much appreciated. Thanks for doing it during pace lap, because I wouldn't have been able to say thank you if you would have did it during the race. So thanks, man. You're a boss.
I got my drink in my hand. I can't hit the brake.
All right, one more lap till we go green again. And we're getting text messages. Hopefully, I don't need to do anything.
Yeah, there's a method to my madness.
Don't text and drive, people. That's what I'm doing right now.
I reckon there's at least 6 people in here driving with a mouse.
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
And every time I try to like adjust my tire, or every time I try to adjust my pit strategy, I almost hit someone in the rear. So I'm real stuck for that.
Yeah, that's why I just stay away from everybody. I mean, I'm not trying to bother anybody or anything. I just don't want to hit anybody.
The better I text now at 80 miles an hour than text at 200.
Hey Hunter, that's nice TV you got there,
Oh
mate.
my god. I think it's harder to text and drive in a video game than it is in real life.
Go Canada.
I don't recommend either, but I'm just saying. Alright, I'm done texting, I think. Oh, he's texting me back.
iRacing. Oddly enough.
Not enough. The racing can be a lot.
Check what? What are you guys talking about? You are a boss.
A lot less showdown for sure.
Alright, we're starting in second place again, this time outside of the 2 car. The 19 behind us. Hopefully he sends that message before I go green, because I won't be able to look. Alright, down to second gear. Alright, I'm not going to be able to reply. Alright guys, let's go race again.
Cars in. Green, green, green. Come on. No pressure at all. Open this time, Greg.
Really good start that time, right side by side with him.
Still one inside.
But he has a better draft behind him than we do, so we're going to be falling back now. That's Daytona for you, though. As you can see, the guy behind me is so far back, but those guys down there, we're clear, we're dropping down behind the 4. Let's get back in this race. And those guys are moving pretty fast. Yes, sir. Daytona can change in the blink of an eye.
17 is pitting for pounds. 17 is pitting for pounds.
Welcome back, Gio. All right, back and forth. Like I said, a lot can change in one lap.
Oh, get a bit of steam up here again.
I'm going to be watching my oil and water temperatures, because if they're doing good when we're drafting behind someone, we can probably go up a little bit more in the tape. And these guys are driving away from us right now, man. What? Oh, he left the 7 hanging. Oh no, don't call me now. I hate how, like, when I'm like working and not, like, you know, streaming and stuff, like, nobody calls me, but then when I stop working to go stream, everybody decides to call me. I have to call him back when the race is over. Now I can't talk on the phone. I think where I struggle the most is on entry into turn 3. 1, turn 1 and turn 3. Because you're coming through the turns with so much speed, you gotta make sure you turn perfectly to not clip that person outside of you.
Still out there, gonna be back at the door.
See, you got a bit of damage at the back.
Still there, still there.
But if we go up just a little too much, we will clip that guy. Oh my god, lap car. Oh, that was horrible. What the heck is he doing?
Still there, barely in your bumper still.
Jesus Christ, man. Had to go for the wall to avoid him.
Wow. That was scary. And now we're about to lose a draft for these guys. Oh no, we don't want that. That could have been worse. Surprisingly, we had nothing happen from it. Now we're catching back up.
Somebody tell Javier he's welcome.
We're clear, Chad. We're clear.
Good news is well finished ahead of 30 and 33.
Door, still. Bumper. Still there, door. Still there.
You're clear, Ful. You're clear. You're both clear.
Still there. There's no high grooving in 1 and 2 yet. Nothing to move up. Nothing to move up to. There you go, man. Definitely not giving up anything here. Good job. Still there.
Yeah, yeah, like that highlight.
Clear.
Like when I'm done.
In real life, you can really make that high line work, but in iRacing, it doesn't seem to come together like they do it in real life. I don't know what it is about it. But we created a real nice gap between us and the rest of the field, just us 4 cars up here, the top 4. The rest of the cars behind us are a second and a half behind. So that's actually really good. I can tell all these guys right here, the 7, the 2, 4, and me, the 14, are all working very good together. We all got some pretty fast cars. And everybody's doing a pretty good job of holding their line and staying steady. And that's exactly what you want in a pack, you know. So I think that the 4 of us can do a really good job working together for the rest of this race, especially with us being up front. Hopefully my car is strong enough to stay with them, because you can see I'm just barely holding on to the draft with them. Yeah, 2.3 seconds between me and 5th place. Pulling away.
16, did you manage to see any damage on me when you did the pass? Yeah, you had a little, I think you had a little bit at the back, but you shouldn't be losing speed like that. Okay, I'll need to get started up a bit. It'll only take a few seconds.
So I'm like full throttle right now, just trying to hold on to the draft with these guys.
You might as well run the ball split. Worst case scenario, you go down one and get the lucky dog.
Sorry, I'll probably back stretch lapping.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried.
Take it, President.
He's going to go to the bottom up here. We'll see. Outside, good job. Still going to be their door.
Car looks quite lovely.
I remember when I was in the top 5.
I remember when I was in the top 5, he says. That's funny.
I get close because close up my day so they can review their security.
If I can give this 4 a good push, I can get us back up there.
Are you trying to fall back?
Keep it straight, bud. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Yes.
I'm not sure what you're doing there.
Does anyone know what the oiling or the red flash point is for the oil filter?
That door, still there.
Lapping cars left and right now. It feels good to be in this group and not be those cars like I was last time.
290, you better get something fixed.
10-12, just wondering how much more tape we're going to play with. Thank you.
Hey, 4, let me know if you don't want me to bump you. I don't know if he has a mic or not.
I'm taking the back, 16.
Yeah. 7 seconds behind me now.
I'll just stay on the yellow line, you guys can push away.
Very good, dude. I think we got a car.
I kind of want to be in 3rd, to be honest. I just feel like I'd be more comfortable in 3rd place rather than 4th.
Out of quarter 4. Make it 7, dude.
He's going to go to the bottom up here. We'll see. You're clear, you're clear.
But temperatures are looking good here. We could probably add even more tape if we want. But I think we're good right here. I don't want to make any changes that'll screw up the car. Right now, because of the situation we were in, which is opposite of what we were doing last night when we were racing in the trucks, I don't want any cautions. Best case scenario, we don't get any cautions now. If we get a caution, we'll be stuck with the rest of the field. Oh, and we'll have more people to compete against. But right now, we have a nice 4-car breakaway.
42. Go ahead. Go ahead, man. I got a lot of shit.
And they're going to need a big organized group behind us to catch us. But right now, I don't think they are organized at all.
Yeah, kill that drop back, Doc. Thanks, mate.
If that 4 keeps going up there, I'm going to take that spot. Like, I don't know. I know it's early in the race. I'm just saying I want to be 3rd. And if he keeps going up there, I'm going to take that 3rd spot. Because I see he's having a little bit of trouble going into turn 3 and turn 2, just like I was earlier. I'm seeming to kind of get a little bit better. Cars feels good, though. It's not loose. I still kind of wish I had a little bit more speed. I did another race in this car and with some other guys who I think might have been a little bit more, like, have better setups. But with the current competition, I think this car is actually pretty good.
I've got a good heads up top 5.
The lap below back switch.
He's going to go to the bottom up here. We'll see. Stay low.
Looks like that car had the exact same paint scheme as the 4 car ahead of me.
Hey, Hunt, I told you that long green flag run was coming.
Flag 17. I'm just hoping we don't run it dry.
But what it could be also, the reason the 4 keeps going out there is that he may be overheating. Because if you have too much tape, you're going to want, oh, look close. If you have too much tape, you're going to want to put your nose out like I just did right there and get a little air every once in a while just to make sure your car doesn't blow up. What's going on, Raptor Fever? NASCAR, yes sir.
You gotta watch too. You don't want to get caught with a gallon left and caution comes through.
4 laps completed. Right hand on 1.
Hey, 724. How you guys doing on fuel? We got about 5 laps of fuel left.
17 laps.
Wait, 17 laps to go?
Yeah, I stopped. I got fuel there and yellows.
I see. What about the rest of you? I only have 5 laps of fuel left.
I'll pit with you guys. I mean, hell, we're there and stuff there. Elon coming up on you. We're going hard.
Yeah, we can come in about 3 laps. That'd be perfect.
Copy that, 7.
Come in on
Who you guys got left?
we can come in.
Good, but the guy behind us got like 5.
Come in like lap 50.
And we got 14.
What'd you say?
How many laps you got?
4 now.
Copy.
29, be advised, be checking my fuel on the back stretch.
Copy that. With you guys and try to run there by myself and.
Ah, shit, I'm a pit down.
You say you're gonna pit with us, or you gonna split up?
We're gonna quit next time around, I believe. Yeah, I'm pitting.
10-4. All right, guys, we're going in next time around.
Pitch this time?
Confirm. Or affirm. Confirm.
Gonna put up some speed,
Now, we didn't pit under caution, so that's the reason I'm low on fuel. The other guy ahead of me has 15 laps of fuel. But because we're in the lead, we're going to go ahead and pit together. Thank God.
Dean, I've got about 12 laps to go now, it's over half. Do you want to pit together, or?
Come around, pit
I
this
know you
time.
have about 10 laps.
16 pitting. Or 2 pitting, I'm sorry.
Jerry, what do you want to do?
Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Okay,
I'm
there
gonna
we
wait till we got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Crap.
Pits.
I want to say right sides only. Where's my pit stall?
Alright, let's see how the race is shaking out first.
Where's my pit stall? Where's my pit stall? I don't know where my pit stall
Yeah,
is.
the way I'm just thinking of it,
I don't know where my pit stall is. There it is. Crap, 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 crap. Okay. Whew. Man. I couldn't see anything.
I might have a couple seconds of damage, but no more than
Oh, what the
4
heck?
seconds.
Why would you go? Oh, it's fixing damage? What is it doing? Oh, we're getting fuel.
Guys, it might be worth all 3 of us going in together.
That's it, go!
What is the plan?
I think he's gonna go to the bottom up here, we'll see.
I was trying to tell you I was going to take 2 tires, by the way. Alright, we're back in 7th, it looks like. Maybe 6th. But it's okay. We should sequence back out.
So just call it on the back.
I know some people may not pit for a while. We'll see what happens. We may see a caution here because on these old tires, it's really hard to get stops on pit road. Really hard. Like, you saw me slide the tires a few times, and then I struggled trying to even find my pit stall. Welcome back, Caesar.
I'm not sure. I'm operating under the assumption my front end has no damage, but
Alright, we're back in 18th. Wow.
16, to answer your question, we'll take turn 3 and 4 as well. We'll, once we come over the turn, hit the flat, we'll dive onto the approach.
This Bumblebee car does not like to work with anyone, I noticed. Except when he was in first place, he was cool up there, but he doesn't like being behind anybody, I can tell. Whenever he's behind me, he always goes like up top or something. Oh, that's a leader right there. Don't do that, bud. That was a dirty move. I don't care if you're the leader. Such a dirty move. Lap car up top.
I've got like 19 laps.
Oh Jesus, this is not gonna look. Oh, this is not good.
Stay in the middle. In the middle. Door. Two on now. Two outside there. Two outside.
Oh my God. Stupid.
Also clear.
And block that four car.
That was ridiculous.
Well, I looked glad he kept us straight.
And that's why your engine's blown.
Get ready, leaders. The 31 and the 13 are battling. They're just battling.
All right, 7-2. Let's get our lap back.
What you got with the damage? Good.
I thought you were letting me by, man. Sorry. Your front end is pretty rough.
All right, so those two cars ahead of us are the leaders. That's first place and second place. I do not like that 16 car because of what he did. He tried to pass me below the yellow line.
Still going to be there. I'm roll the middle here. That was too much space.
And so now I am the first car lap down once the until the 7 car passes me. But I'm not gonna. I'm not just gonna sit behind leaders and draft with them. I'm gonna pass them and get my lap back and take my guys with me.
Outside, good job. Still going to be there. Door. Just one.
Because that was such a dirty move. Oh, look at this lap car.
There by himself. You're clear. Outside door.
And I got my lap back. Oh, and there's my lap back. Let's go. Let's get out of here. They doing us dirty, man. We got a little lucky. I wasn't expecting that lap car to pull that pick for us. I don't know what the heck he was thinking.
16, pull back in. You can.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Alright, next lap is going in.
Outside.
No, why he keeps going to the outside? 7, do you not know how to push?
Bumper.
Okay, now this lap is going in on pit road. Get us in already.
Just one outside.
7, you're not a pusher, are you?
Clear. The corner.
Nah, I like being out front.
Yeah, I noticed. Ever since the start of the race, he will not just like draft with you from behind. He always wants to go around.
Later, boys.
Feel good.
Alright, get ready. Yeah, go. Hit that, hit that.
I think the leaders might be pitting now.
Oh, super damage. Oh, 15 seconds.
So I'm probably going to sequence out back into the lead here. I'm trying to find out what these lap cars are doing ahead of us. Crap. Oh, God.
We're gonna have pitting like.
Oh, I split him. Oh, man. That was nerve-wracking right there. Holy crap. There's a 4 car. He was actually, he might be on the same lap as us. I'm not sure.
Still there.
Are we gonna go 2 or 4?
All clear. No run.
Oh, I got ball.
All right, guys.
16 had to leave it. You can find yourself.
I guess we're gonna go 4 tires. Full tires.
Stop. It's one outside. No pressure.
Can you hold it down a bit lower at all? I'm just about half a car width inside there. Or is that meant that you're handling?
4 and 2 are going in outside. There's a lot of cars who didn't pit because they pit under caution earlier. But we're right in the middle of pits. the pit window, so a lot of people are still pitting. So we may, once everybody pits and runs out of gas, we should be back up in the top 4 with the group of guys we were with. So we'll see what happens. But the good thing is that we are in a group. That's the important part. Oh, Jesus, 7. Freaking Roll Tide, Alabama.
Yeah,
I like him. He's a good driver, but he does not like to be in the back. It's really funny. But it's okay. I'll be a teammate today. What's up, Infinite Flight Streams? Good to see you, bud. Please get out of the way. Uh-oh. We're gonna split them again?
The one inside there. In the middle. Clear low, all clear. 2 wide left. Alright, in the middle.
We are shuffling through these freaking traffic, man. Holy crap. These guys aren't giving us no room. Oh, Jesus, 24. He almost took me out. This traffic ain't giving us no break. This traffic ain't giving us no breaks.
No, I noticed.
Thankfully, we haven't taken ourselves out. I can tell we're driving with some good drivers because we haven't wrecked each other or wrecked anybody else in the process. So thankful for that. Let's go ahead and push the 7 and catch back up with these guys ahead of us. So as long as the caution flag does not fall, once the pit window cycles through, we will be back in the top 4.
I wish I had some way to start playing music or something and I'm just sitting here alone, driving myself.
So far, so good. Lap 60. Oh, God. I didn't see him.
well, that scared him as soon as that happened.
Yeah, it scared me too. I didn't see anything until you like dodged, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, about ready.
Yeah, I saw them out. Good, Justin. Put a few things back here.
Yeah, I have a hard time getting to my hot button when I'm driving.
Copy. Right there.
All right, where are we going this time? Another lap car. Is he gonna go low or is he gonna go high? It's going high. Hope he stays high.
He's gonna go at the bottom up here. We'll see. Door.
I can tell the 7 has a really fast car because I'm not even pushing him. I'm just riding behind him. And we're going 198 already. And we're catching up to the current leaders. So we're in 9th place. And the guy, all the cars ahead of us have not pitted.
Yeah, go high.
And we're catching them. We're going like that's how good our group is. And this is the kind of group you want to drive with, a good organized group who can all hold their line, continue to push, they can pit together, talk together, all that kind of stuff. It's so beneficial in a race like this. Because if you don't, you'll get hung out to dry and just be one of those cars driving all by yourself. And that's no fun. Alright, we might get to push them a little bit here. So far so good, not having any water temperature issues. Very important. Yes sir, communication is key, Emoji. We got 3 cars coming up. Those cars are for position, so it's going to be very interesting to see how those cars react to us coming up on them. Are they going to let us by? Are they going to pull over up top, let us drive by? Or are they going to stay on the bottom and get in our way, and we're going to drive through the top, or are they going to go too wide and make us split them again? So I know that our group is doing really good, and I'm not trying to inherit anybody, other people. But I know that group ahead of us is going to have to pit soon.
I just need to let it breathe a little bit. I just hit the red at 285.
So we'll see what the 7 decides to do. He's going to use them as a draft, though. That's going to speed us up a lot. Go up top, 7, go up top.
Yeah, I've got 45, I'm on 233.
Yep. I was pushing you and I'm at 55. My temperature never got over 55. I think you got some front end damage that might be contributing to your heat.
Nice, smooth.
Hold it straight up there, boys.
Very smooth. Back to the bottom.
Go high. Thank you.
I'm going to hold this one. I'm going to jump into the back of your pack.
We're going to be pitting in a couple turns, just to let you know.
So that puts us back in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place. Not sure where the leader is.
That was a good time to get the wording wrong.
But I like this position a bit better than we were before. At the end of the pack, I like being right in the middle of it. So I have a little push from behind, and I have the ability to push at the same time. So that way, if I fall off a little bit, I have somebody to help me get back into it. It's so easy to follow the draft if you don't have a strong car. And this car is, the setup, I wouldn't say the setup is like amazing.
You guys pitted like 15 laps for us.
So right now, what's crazy is this is actually going to turn into a strategy race, because we have 2 different groups, or multiple groups of cars, all who pitted on different laps. We pitted on lap, what was it, 50 or so, and the other guy's going to be pitting around 69. If we stay green the entire way, which pit strategy is going to, you know, which one is going to have the fuel to make it to the end?
25 hitting this time round. 25 hitting this time round. I'm going to jump real low here.
10 4, so we're pitting now. I'm lap 68, pitting now. Okay.
Uh-oh, slow car on the bottom.
Oh,
198, 199, right on the limiter.
Yep. No, I followed you.
Love it.
Sorry, man. 15 seconds I got to put here.
That's right, mate. So 15 seconds ain't going to make any difference in this race. It's all good, mate.
Coming to lap 69 this time around.
I got to practice my green flag, good stuff.
There's no high groove in 1 and 2 yet. Nothing
I
to
thought it
move
was
up.
coming in a bit hot, but I'm like, whatever.
I was doing like 92. You guys had to go first.
There's a bit of color from Daytona that time.
There's a 16 car. He was the leader last time. The one who cut me off and almost ended my race. And look what's happening. Now we're lapping him. There are 200 laps in total.
I went out 65.
500 miles. It's a long way. 500 miles is nothing if you're like, you know, flying somewhere, but
Yeah, I'm going to hang back and catch Doug and we'll catch up to you.
no, 200 laps.
Go, buddy. Big
10
corner.
4. I think if we run that, run you at the front again, that was our best speed, I think. I don't know what Doug's front end's like though.
I got front end damage.
Another good thing is that our group, nobody in our group has damage. All our cars are clean. None of us have been involved in anything.
Do another green stop. I'll try to be a little bit more alert.
Mate, we got out the other end of that damage. That's a win.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Yeah, no, this track is tricky for pitting. You feel like your
Lap car couldn't make up his mind which way he wanted to go.
Even if you feel like you don't have to.
clear low. Go, buddy. Last car right there in front of you. There you go. You're clear.
Passing these cars like they're not even moving.
Wish I had got my windshield after the 15-second penalty.
Should have taken a good circuit from really fucking 50. It's a long race.
Yeah, I like, I've grown up on NASCAR, so I like NASCAR over F1, but I love both of them. The problem with F1 is that I don't get to really watch many races live because they always happen. Oh snap, I'm second place. I just realized it. But I never get to watch them because they always happen in like really weird times at night of my local time because, you know, they're in different parts of the world. So I don't get to watch a lot of races, and I also don't even know when the races are. So this year, I actually went to the Formula 1 website, and I downloaded the entire schedule to my iPhone's calendar, so that way I can't miss a race. So I can try at least to watch them somewhere. If not, I usually watch the recording. But NASCAR, it's all like every Sunday around the same time, sometimes Saturday night. And I usually try to watch the race live. And again, if I don't get to watch it live, I will record it and watch it on Monday. Am I ready for Daytona? I'm at Daytona, Skyfox. But yeah, man, I'm ready for Daytona. Oh my God. Right through the middle, looks like.
Go, buddy. Last car right there in front of you. Clear low. Too wide now. Still there by himself. Just one. Still just off to there. You're clear. You're clear.
Nice long green flag run. No caution laps thus far.
Yeah, I got one of them, I guess.
Not sure how many cars are still on the lead lap. I think it's about 10 or 12 now. Because that was 13th place we just passed. Actually, no, 5th. Wow, I think we're the only 4 cars on the lead lap right now. Holy crap. Somebody asked earlier how many cars are there in total. There's 35 cars who registered for this race and entered for this race, who started this race. Ooh. 35 cars start the race. Now there's probably like 20 or so. Like I said, all these are real people. And there's only 4 cars in the lead lap now. And we're only at lap 74. We have a long way to go. We're not even halfway.
There you go, buddy. He's going to go to the bottom up here. We'll see. Clear by one, clear by one.
So it's going to come down to the 4 of us. If everything stays this way, everything goes smoothly, no more cautions, no more anything, and it comes down to us 4 cars, we actually may have a chance to win this race. But again, I don't want to like get excited now, or you know, I just want to. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there, saying that's what could happen. But yeah, I'm just happy to even be up with these guys right now. And now that we all pitted at the same time, we will all be on the same pit cycle.
How are they getting away from us so fast?
I really don't know. I don't know if it's the 4 cars or what. But really, we should be at speed with them.
Well, maybe not at pace, but not that much of a difference. I don't know. Maybe because they have so much less fuel.
Yeah, then we'll lose about like 80 pounds in their car.
They should be down to like about a third of a tank.
Go, buddy. Last car right there in front of the door on your pipe. All clear, bud. All clear.
Welcome back to you. This guy up in first place is fast. Like, I can't even get to his bumper all the way. That's how fast this guy is. I am full throttle all the way down through the turns. I need to get my turns a little bit tighter. Uh-oh. We got a... Oh, no, okay, sorry. 4-car breakaway again. Still just the 4 of us by ourselves. Or together. Do my best to hold it down here by the yellow line without touching it. I'm glad I took those right side tires at least, because I feel like if I would have took no tires, I'd be suffering right now to keep this car straight. Yeah, don't celebrate too early, that's for sure. Yeah, guys, this is the Boeing 787 car special edition, Boeing 787 car. Now we got a group of about 5-6 cars ahead of us, so we gotta get around. Those are lap cars also. See what happens here. Are they gonna let us by, or are they gonna... Oh, got in the yellow line just a little bit. See what happens. We probably have to go up top. So, I don't even know if they're gonna know we're here, to be honest with you.
Whenever you guys catch up to me, which I think you will, I think I'm gonna have you guys push me as long as I possibly can before I let you by. I'll let you by, but I'll...
Uh-oh. 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 They slowed us down. They're wrecked too. Look at that. Look at that.
I tried to warn you guys.
It's okay. We'll shuffle through them. We'll get through.
If it stays green, we're going to be about 6 laps short. There. Bumper. All clear.
Nice pass. They making you work for this 7. Yeah, it's making it interesting. These lap cars are actually making it a lot bit more interesting to be up here. We're not just riding in circles, but we're actually having to not hit anyone. Pretty crazy. A hoverboard. What are you guys talking about? Alright, let's get back up to speed. I feel like my arms are gonna have a workout at the end of this race. I'm gripping the wheels so hard. Oh wait, I don't like it up there. I don't like it up there. The car got a little loose on me. Getting a little loose on entry. No, no wrecks, and there's a caution.
Come on, man. Working that track bar at all?
Saving gas.
I'm thankful for the caution. My arms are getting tired.
I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, we're in a Toyota Camry.
Well, sorry about that, guys.
We'll definitely be pitting. This time we have 10 laps left.
Thing is, I was right in the middle of Doug right behind me. I didn't want to throw out the anchors. I thought we might have had a line to drive past that guy, but obviously not.
Man, I got to stretch. That was a long green flag run. That was cool.
Oh, I don't have a lead, so it should be okay to
82 laps so far, and this is now officially the longest race I've done at the NASCAR. I'm definitely getting 4. I'm starting to feel it.
I think if he don't last 4 of the race.
Sorry, God.
Yeah, I almost have to get a full tank of fuel, so might as well get 4 tires. Yep.
There's a pace car in 3.
3.
Oh man. Well, it looks like it's down to the 4 of us.
It was a lone car.
The 7, the 14, the 4, and the 2 are the only cars left on the lead lap. We may get one more car on the lead lap here because every time a caution falls, there is a lucky dog awarded to the first car a lap down. Just make sure we don't speed, get any penalties. That's the last thing I want right now. All right, we're number 14 car. Let's start looking for the 14. I don't see it. I think it's down there.
They got to keep the bloody lap lead on us.
There we go. Oh, man.
Oh, lucky dog. Audio. Good work, Doug.
Now I get the stretch. Get a drink of water.
So that's probably why I got it.
Oh, we're still getting water.
I didn't want to, as I said, get on the brake.
14 seconds. Oh, we came out in 4th. They all beat us. Dang it. Went in the pit second, came out 4th. They beat us.
Debris here, bud. They were out by the wall right here.
Yeah, we're in a Toyota Camry. I think I mentioned that already. I just saw that comment. Now I get to check my text messages. What do you mean, Geo Aviation? It's one terrible thing has to happen before you go to Dubai. Looks like we got one more guy joining the
Alright, let's see if I can fix this.
Doug, welcome to the lead lap, bud.
Thanks. But I'm damaged.
Hey, you're still here. Alright. Full tank of gas, fresh tires. I'm feeling good and fresh, ready to go. Oh, you're gonna lose 2 teeth? Yeah, that's no fun. So there may be more people who get their lap back here if they didn't pit.
50 seconds repairs. I think we can do that before the pace car comes back around.
Yes, you can.
Not too bad.
I hate Dennis too. I absolutely hate Dennis. Alright guys, you got to listen to me drink water real quick.
I do not believe it, but I only had
I don't hit the wall.
seconds.
That's a miracle.
Ah. 80 laps don't sound like much, but man.
I don't know.
Thankfully, I'm not like in a real car where there's like no AC and it's hot. I'm in my house with a lot of AC, you know what I mean? So, all right. Thank you guys for putting up with that little drink in there.
I was afraid I got some engine damage there.
But one more time, I'll shout out to everybody. Thank you guys for watching. We are, if you just joined us, this is the iRacing, NASCAR iRacing series. Basically, what it is, if you don't know, is each year iRacing has a series that follows the real-life NASCAR schedule and also doing the full races. So the Daytona 500 is 200 laps. That's how it's going to be on Sunday. And that is exactly what we're doing. And we are in the Monster Energy Cup car also. I'm driving the Toyota Camry version. There's also a Chevy SS. In real life, the NASCAR actually switched to a new Chevy Camaro, but iRacing hasn't updated their cars yet. There's also a Ford Fusion. But so what I would like to do, if possible, and if my schedule allows, each week, you know, do a race like this. Next week will be Atlanta, and then the week after that will be Las Vegas. I'm also planning on doing or racing the trucks for the Road to Pro series if I can. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm also going to be doing a truck series too. So I'll be doing the truck and the A car. So we'll see how that goes. I'll be racing for the trucks. So that's the A class and the C class. So it looks like a lot of people just got to go around. Not go around, but they got the get back on the lead lap. So we may have more cars on the lead lap than I thought. Maybe like 7 or 8. I don't know.
Shouldn't you be on the outside?
We'll see what happens. Right now we have 5 cars on the lead lap, and hopefully these lap cars don't get in the way and mess anything up. So we had a really good lap, a really good group up here, and we're probably gonna try to get back together. So the 7 is gonna probably get a pretty good start here. The 2 is a really good car. 4 is decent, and I think if we can get lined up again, we can get away and break away from the field and start lapping some cars again.
Even then, Forex means nothing on that.
Sounds refreshing. I need water. Yeah, hopefully in the future I'll get to team up with Fire and Passion. Right now his internet is not allowing him to play iRacing. iRacing is kind of a... You need some good internet to race on iRacing or you'll get lag. And he's probably going to need to upgrade his internet or something. He has... his internet provider is supposed to be coming down next week to look at it. So it might be a couple of weeks before me and him get the race together. Last night after the stream we kind of were messing around, just showing. I was showing him some of the settings and stuff to do whenever he got it situated. But right now he's not able to race yet, so gotta wait a little bit longer. But he does have an iRacing account now, so excited about that. So the plan hasn't changed. Just waiting for him to get it together. Let's go. Green light is out.
Door. Still there.
If I can drop down the center here, I will. 4 is way up the track.
Clear.
I'm gonna go back down.
There you go. Still there, bumper.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. He didn't have to do that. He could have stayed up there with us. Together again. You're gonna blow his government name. Everybody knows his government name. You know both of our government names. You know my government name. You see it on the bottom, and his also shows up on the bottom. It's actually a different name, so you'll actually be surprised it's not Giovanni. A different name shows up for him on iRacing. So once he starts streaming it, you'll see it, or I'll let him tell you. We are on lap 88. Fresh tank of fuel. We'll probably make it, I'm guessing, about 40, 45 laps from now. So it'll be lap 140. Wait, that's 80, isn't it? Maybe 120? 120, 130, probably be our pit window. Now we're back in 3rd place, but it's okay. Again, we're in the top 4. I think there's... I'm not sure how many cars are on the lead lap. I think there's like 5 cars on the lead lap. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, we are on lap 89 out of 200. So a long way to go. We're not even halfway. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see another caution soon here now that the field is all back together. Whenever you have one caution, a lot of other cautions seem to, come out with it. I would love to see if the 7 car will share his setup with me. He has a really good car up there. So I think we got 2 Chevys ahead of us. No, actually it's a Ford Fusion leading the race. Chevy SS in 2nd. I'm a Toyota Camry, and then behind us we have the another Ford Fusion. So we have 2 Ford Fusions and a couple different cars up here. Not that it really matters. All the cars are really created equal on iRacing. Well, in this class of racing, if you're racing like the GT class, the cars are a little bit different as far as handling wise, but they got about the same speed. It looks like we have a 5-car breakaway here. It's the 4 of us, the same guys, kind of shuffled up this time. This time the 2's in 2nd, 7's still up front. And then we got the 8 car, who's actually a lap down. He's also in the draft with us, so he's up here with us too. But after that, we have a 5-second gap until you see the next car drive by. So yeah, it's something special about our 4 cars, because whenever we get locked up together, we get going and we start moving. And for, I guess apparently people can't keep up with us. I didn't think my car was a beast at all. I was really a little what should I say? I was a little discouraged going into this race. I didn't think our car was gonna be able to hang with everybody else's, but it seems like it is. Yeah, each lap is 2.4 miles, so it's pretty long. It's a big track. This is the second biggest track in the NASCAR. In the NASCAR season, this is the second biggest track. The other one is Talladega. Actually, you know, I don't know. There's Indianapolis is a pretty big track too. I'm not sure how big that track is, so it might be Talladega first, and then Indianapolis, and then Daytona. But I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked at the stats on that, so don't take my word for it. But the 3 biggest tracks of as far as speedways for the NASCAR season or schedule is Talladega, Daytona, and Indianapolis. I love Talladega. At Talladega, we be going even faster. I wouldn't say the tires burn up there. They don't burn up there at all, actually. I don't know what game you play Talladega at. But as you saw in our first pit stop, we only took 2 tires. We took right sides only. Oh, there's a caution.
Yep.
How we doing here on gas? Looking good. I'm not gonna pit this time. No need to. We only went, what was that? 6 laps or so.
I might not go tires and it'll be 60 laps. Yeah, I think 60 is about right. These are old tires.
Yeah, the shortest track is either Martinsville or Bristol. They might be the same. I think they're both a mile around or something. Or no, a half mile. I think they're both a half mile around. But yeah, you might be right. I'm not sure, honestly, if Martinsville is. All right, you guys going in for any reason?
Yes, sir. To grab fuel,
I meant to ask the 7 and 2. I didn't mean those other guys. I wasn't asking everybody.
Yeah, I'm up there. 4 tires of fuel.
I mean, why not? It's only a few cars in the lead lap.
Sorry, 4-2. I walked on you. Yeah, we might as well top off. Stay together.
Sounds good. All right, so we're gonna be pitting. I think that's a good call. It's a good call. I'm gonna go 4 tires and fuel.
I'm the lucky dog. Will I keep that if I go into the pits?
Take your lucky dog and then pit once you get around, and it says it's open again.
Yeah, the shortest might be Bristol. Yeah, I never played NASCAR 09 actually. Yep, yellow flag.
Don't believe so.
All right, so we're gonna go in for 4 tires and fuel, full service.
Yep, it's open. Right, I'll take my lucky dog.
4 tires, fuel, and a magazine for the ride. I know that this the 2 car right here is gonna be taking fuel only. I'm gonna take 4 tires. Now we're 14. We're up towards the front.
What?
And there we are.
No.
Yeah, I was going to ask, how did you get 2 down?
There we go. Another good pit stop.
I have honestly no idea.
Take a drink of water.
I thought I was ahead of 60. Because he had troubles in the pits when I was able to just get in and out real fast.
Let's go, 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 go.
You will now be the lucky dog because we're all going to get waved around.
Dang it, that 4 got that first pit stop, man. 4, man, you're killing me with that first pit stop right now.
That would be silly. I need gas.
Nice. That was a good pit stop too. Well, I don't know how long it was.
Did you get gas at the last stop?
14 seconds, appreciate it.
Yep.
Actually, that's about the same as it was last time. The difference is I think we just drove in a little bit better. We didn't stutter as much. Now we got about 6 cars in the lead lap, and we may get some more. See you.
Oh, I guess I'll stay out then.
If you're a lap car or you're like, you know, having trouble in this race, you definitely want to see these cautions. For people like us up here front, we don't want to see these cautions. You see me shaking my head because all these cautions mean more competition. So people get their laps back. Graham Porter, what's up, bro? All right, now I can check my text messages again.
If you don't take it now, getting the lucky dog later is going to be 100 times harder.
If I don't take it now?
If you don't take the wave around, stay out, stay out.
Okay, I was getting really confused there. Like, how does that work?
I hate when people like ask me if I did something when I know I did something. They're like, did you do this? I'm like, well, did you not look?
And then if another yellow comes out, somebody else gets the wave around, you miss out.
Alright, we're 3 laps away from halfway.
4.
My tires are probably around 90% right now.
And I'm thinking we can make it from here on one more pit stop. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if we can make it 50 laps in a pit stop.
Your tires are screwed now.
We're gonna be stretching it. We're gonna be stretching it if we make it from here with one more pit stop.
Off, man. They're old.
Cooling them off by weaving? Are you serious?
Yes.
I haven't had that one.
Alright, well, Graham Porter, thank you, man, for joining us for the little time that you're able to be here. Hope you have fun at your party, wherever you gotta head out to. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is kind of shut the engine off and shut it back on, just to save as much fuel as possible, because we want to. I mean, I would like to make it the rest of the way on one pit stop if we stay green until the end of the race.
Allegedly, it also cleans them off.
But I believe we can only make it about 45 laps max.
Stuff, gravel and marbles and stuff.
My bad. I thought you said cool them off, not clean them off.
Oh yeah, clean them. It's not cool, man. You say it's gonna have the opposite effect of cooling. It's gonna heat them right up.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what?
Alright, 2 to go. We'll go green about halfway through. I think all the cars ahead of us are trying to get the wave around. Everybody's trying to get their lap back right now.
Alright, man. Now you boost shift again. Make sure those rears are good cleaned up. I'll call the green like I did last time.
Alright, 1 to green, starting in the 4th spot.
Be able to get the starts we do here, so I'll count you down here. Kevin said if you can push a little bit on the front stretch on the green, he's okay with it. Behind that cube.
Ghost Sky Crafter, what's up, bruh? You said this is the earliest you've been to a live stream. What time is it? Because, oh, here it is not early. It's afternoon. Sadly, I'm actually gonna have to work late tonight because I'm actually taking off from work to do this race. So when I finish the race, I'm gonna have to go back to work. So I'll be working later than I usually would be. I usually finish at around 5 o'clock.
Where's the pace car at?
3.
You can see behind us, we got more cars on the lead lap. We got like a few more people joining us. So if I don't know if the 4 of us can get back together, I'm not sure if those other guys can still hang it with us. We'll see. There's probably some really good cars back there that can still like kind of compete and get a big break here and get back in this race. All right, let's get ready to go back green. Stretch my leg here. Stretch my arms. I don't know when we're gonna get another yellow flag. All right, going green on lap 99.
Come on, green. Still there. He's still there.
27, good one.
Still there. Still there. Clear low.
Feels good to not take it completely alone anymore. Feels really good.
Go ahead, too.
They're good. Coming down.
That's teamwork right there.
Jump in, Doc.
All right, let's leave them. Let's dust them. Dusting them. Like, for real, we dusting them. Like, we leaving them right now.
Door, bumper, clear.
These guys are almost non-existent in the mirror right now. We can keep it up. We can leave them for real. We can just stay organized. We had to check up a little bit right there to help them catch up. Get back to the speed we were going earlier. '16's hanging on though.
My tires are garbage. You can't hold the leaders.
You can tell that 16 got a pretty good car. He's up with us, and he's back on the lead lap.
Halfway this turn 5.
Halfway there, boys.
There you go. Outside. Still there, barely at your bumper still. Still there, bumper. Still there, still there. Still there, by himself.
In my rearview mirror, you can actually see the sparks
Gonna be back at your door.
flying from our car.
Thank you, Bill.
No problem.
Still there, barely at your bumper still. No runs, all good.
Out the front end, Sean.
Bumper, still runs.
I'm pretty much where I'm at right here. I'm not going to be able to pass anybody.
We're going a little bit slower than we were before, but that's because we got somebody beside us, and he's kind of been side drafting us a bit.
Okay, let's catch up to me and just push me.
Still there, by yourself, door.
You're away from it from by yourself.
All right, nice. He fell back in line. Should get back to speed up now.
Back it up a little.
The car is so much easier to handle now that we got those 4 new tires. Like, tires are not that important at Daytona, but when you're running a race this long, after a while, you want to get some new tires.
I'm afraid I'm accidentally going to hit my shift down probably in the middle of one of these races, blow the engine immediately. I've done it before.
You know, chat's not dead. Chat's chilling.
Please don't do it now.
I don't have my hands on the paddles right now. Don't want to accidentally tap that.
We're still not all the way up back to speed that we were last run. We were going like 90. Actually, maybe we are. We're up 198 and there's 199. I'm not sure if we hit 200 yet this race. I haven't seen it. So one thing that I had to learn when doing speedway racing, especially at speedways, is to watch, like, don't keep, like, I mean, it's good to watch the car ahead of you, obviously, but why do you have a handicap sign? I just noticed that. But you need to watch the track, like race the track, not the people. So like when I drive into the corner, I have to keep my eyes on the yellow line and where I am relative to the yellow line, rather than just trying to stay right behind him if I can see the yellow line. Because if I stay right behind him, every time he does his little like bobble and move around, I'm gonna adjust my wheels to stay with his bobble and move around, and that's just gonna make all of us a lot more unstable. So I have to drive the track and not the people. The reason I brought that up is because I noticed that I actually was driving with him instead of with the track earlier, and I was like, wait a second. Your potato Wi-Fi is falling. Starbucks Wi-Fi. Oh, he got in the yellow line just a little bit. Alright, so it says we have about 38 laps of fuel. That is definitely not, we're definitely not going to be able to make it on one tank, that's for sure. Oh, there's a caution. Alright, we're going to circle back around track, catch the pace car.
Terminator crew chase.
You can still see some smoking happening back here where the wreck was.
Up into one.
So I'm thinking that we should pit here. Just maybe we can make it on one more pit stop.
Pace cars in two.
AJH, we are on lap 109.
3, sorry.
Out of 200.
This dog is about to get lucky, I think. I've waited my whole life for this moment.
A lot of people are really happy to get the laps back, all these cautions. No problem, Go Sky. Gotta go when you gotta go. It's a long stream, I know. You ain't gonna be able to be here the whole time.
What the hell was that?
I'm planning on going in, I'm not faking it. Go full service, full tank, and tires. Just in case. I'm trying to prepare for a long run here, just in case we get another long run like we did last time. Ooh, I can't see. Oh, he drove through me and almost missed my pit.
Why are these yellows coming out? What's going on?
I don't know what happened though, yeah.
Stretching, getting ready. Check my text messages. Let's get out of here. We beat the... Yeah, we beat him this time. We beat the 4.
Wish I had that shade down there, man. It's hot up here.
Yeah, I feel a long run coming though.
Behind that 7.
$90 laps to go. 91 to go. If we stay green, we may need to make 2 pit stops.
Pitting too early. It said the pit was open. Ah, whatever.
And not sure if everybody pitted that time or if anybody stayed out. Either way, the good thing, I think the most important thing right now is I'm seeing is that as long as our 4 cars are together, we're definitely stronger than anybody else in the field.
Is why, but it really does not make a single spot of difference. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just glad that race start is over. That was the worst I've ever seen.
I've seen worse.
Behind that 7.
I've seen some shit, and that was worse.
My first ever NIS race was last year for like the night race, the 600, and everybody wrecked during the pace lap of the opening lap.
Behind that 7.
Man, I don't know, I feel special. I had some trouble protecting me at the start of the race, it was crazy.
I'm glad you made it this far. Why am I so nice to people? I don't even know that dude. Let me see if I can adjust my mirror to be a little bit farther out, or closer, I should say.
Behind that 7.
Let's change this up too. Ooh, I can see my lap times. Yeah, let's do that.
I got a double drop to end. Oh no.
Mirror. Where's it going? Can't tell. Alright, so unless anybody stayed out, we should cycle out to be 3rd place.
Lap 40 or something like that.
I just can't tell if I'm adding more or taking it away. I want to be a little closer in my mirror so that I can see. I want to see just like how I see here, but here. I think it's 83. Let's try that. Oh, that's working.
Behind that 7.
Do 78 for now. We'll try that.
1 to go at the line.
1 to go. We've started in 3rd place. This has been a good race so far. And I'm glad you guys are chilling out with me today. I know it's been a long stream, long race. We're at 100 laps now. I'm not sure how long we've been going yet for the stream. But we just hanging out, chilling. You guys watching me race. Appreciate it, man. Some of you guys are interested in racing. Some of you guys are not. So thank you guys for supporting the channel, no matter why you're here. And also shout out to everybody who is not chatting, because I know there's people watching who are not active in the chat. Oh man, look at that car behind us has no front end. That's probably why he's so slow. IFMG, what's up, man? Trying to turn my face before my facial recognition for my iPhone. There it is. Alright, cool. No more text messages. Alright, we going green. Behind the, what's number 2 car, looks like. Got the 4 car behind us too, so we got our group all together. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'd be a good team.
Alright, man. Safe cars in.
And green flag is out.
There you go, buddy.
Let's give him a little push here once we get straight up.
Real tight there. He's still there, though. Alright, in the middle. Door.
There you go.
Bumper. Still going to be there. Still there. All clear.
Right, hold her straight. Nice. Hey, now you already know 7 ain't gonna stay down there very long. He don't like being behind people. Look at him already trying to pass me. Trying to make that high line work. Justin fell asleep. Well, the good thing is that it hasn't been very eventful for me. So I think the most boring streams are probably going to be the races are going to be the best races for me because I'm not wrecking and that bad stuff is not happening to me. No, 7. You may have to just stick it out and stay back there. 16's back there too, drafting with him. We can get some help behind us. We can hold him off. Oh, Jesus.
All clear, no run. Door. Still going to be there. Roll the middle here.
Side drafted me.
No pressure on the bottom with you. Bumper. Still going to be there. Still there. All clear, no run.
I think another reason we keep breaking away is because
Good job, door.
a lot of those cars back there have damage.
Still going to be there. Roll the middle here.
Jesus.
Clear my half, clear, 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 clear.
Gotta be careful. Get real close to that yellow line. Ooh, what a push from the 7. Holy crap. I felt it in the steering wheel. Looks like we're looking to the inside.
South door, no runs in your mirror. Clear my half, clear, 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 clear.
Almost took him out. I don't want to take out my own partner.
Go, good corner, find yourself, great job. Just one outside, just one outside.
The 7 car is probably definitely the strongest of the 4 of us because once he gets up front, we start moving, like we start going. With the 2 up front, you can see our speed is like 5 miles per hour slower here.
There you go, buddy. Here, we'll get him off the corner. Keep the door.
The last thing I want to do is take out the 7. I gotta be careful.
Here, we'll get him off the corner. Upper clear.
All right, 7's out there by himself now. No Ford love.
I don't know why my car's just can't catch the draft very well. Can't catch the leaders at least.
Why they show them with a better front end than mine up the front end?
Doc might have a better front end than us.
Hey, Doc has your front end.
It might be better. We go down here at 1. You guys go high and I'll go low.
All right, now we're getting back up to speed. Took us a few laps.
Down on.
I think you should push me because you're pretty fast over there.
Woo!
Power.
A push right there for the 2. Gotta stay down the yellow line though. Seven still looking to the outside there. He does not. He really doesn't like being down here. I don't know if he doesn't like bump drafting. I don't know what it is, but he does not like being in the pack. He likes being up front. He's led a good amount of laps too today, so
What are you doing, Goody Captain?
I'm not really concerned about leading laps as long as I lead the last one. Oh Jesus! The apron hit the yellow line a little bit, but it's okay. Saved it. Good night, Infinite Flight Aviation or Simulation.
Man, I'm loose out front. I'm sorry.
I think our 4 cars maybe pulling away. Maybe the 5 car. I'm trying to look in my mirror to see who we got with us. Yep, 4 car pack. Nice little breakaway we got here. 200, there it is. Haven't seen it. We might have been doing it, but that's my first time looking at my speed. We hit 200 right ends going into turn 3.
Yo, yo, yo.
Check my fuel once we go on the back stretch. All right, 36 laps of fuel. Jesus. Ooh, what a bump he just gave me. Nice. Working really good together. 4 cars gave me some really good bump drafting. I'm doing my best to give the 2 cars some good bump drafting without spinning them or turning them or anything like that. Oh man, my temperature's going up. I'm gonna have to get out of the draft here. You see that red oil T? That's my oil temperature. And if that goes too high, I will blow my engine. And that's the last thing I want. Riding with this great group of guys here. 7 cars are gonna push me up to the front though.
Still 1 inside. 4. All clear.
I'll set the train.
4.
I think from command it should be at the front.
Again.
Not the plan.
Still there. Nobody coming at all, but nobody coming. Clear all in.
Oh, I knew that's all you were trying to do. He wanted to get in front of me. He didn't want to be behind me. Oh man.
I got high.
Sure you did. Oh, I blocked the heck out of him. Yeah, that's why I put my nose out there in the first place. I was getting hot too. Good thing we didn't make any tape adjustments. I wonder why I'm hot behind the 2, but I wasn't hot behind the 7 the entire time. Alright, how about we lead some laps now? We've been 2nd place, 3rd place all race.
All clear, no run.
Still driving away from the field though, like nobody can keep up with us. And we led that lap.
The longest race I've ever been in. Never driven a Daytona 500 before.
Yep, me too.
3-3.
How about the Daytona 24-hour?
I'll take a hard pass on that, my friend.
Yeah, I don't think I could drive for 24 hours straight. I don't know how they do that endurance racing. So as a leader, your responsibility is to just hold that wheel straight and allow the cars behind you to push you along. Stay right on the yellow line so nobody passes you or spins you on accident. Later in the race, you can start like blocking and stuff to try to, you know, maintain your position, but right now we're just kind of cruising along. Got a lap car coming up. I'm pretty sure the 7's gonna take advantage of this lap car. Sky Fox, you're playing Nascar 97 right now, or no, 17? On Xbox? Thank you, 13.
Go to the corner by himself. Great job. Clear by one, clear by one.
Alright, next car is 23 seconds ahead of us. We're on lap 130 of 200. Actually, 129. Got about 31 laps, no, 71 laps to go. We will need at least one more pit stop. We need to pit in 25 laps. Nice, nice bump. What you guys tape settings?
35.
Perfect.
I'm at 60.
Oh, that's too high. Was you overheating?
I've been doing good. When I was behind the 7 car, I didn't overheat at all. When I got behind you, for some reason, I started overheating.
Get down to the right spot.
Sorry, Vincent. I was off the throttle. I was coasting and tried to get back behind you, but you shut down. Sorry, mate.
Shit happens, man. I'm still learning, so I'm okay.
It was kind of hard to tell like what the best tape configuration is for you. I'm running 60% tape. The guy behind me is running 32% tape, and I haven't been overheating this entire race until that last little situation when I had to put my nose out, get some air. I got a lap car coming up here. B stays high. It's a 32 car. Uh-oh, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Clear, clear, clear.
He was high at first, then he dropped down low. I don't know. Drop it to the float.
I got only 2, I believe.
Seven cars still on the outside. I think it's only the 4 of us, if I'm correct. Might be 5 of us. Yes.
Sean, do you want to try at the front? Because we're not going to catch the first place car if I'm at the front.
200. I was hoping to get 201 that time. We didn't get it. All right, 69 laps to go. Giggity.
Oh.
Yeah, I was looking at something else, I think. That was close.
I'll go high into one and I'll go to the back behind Doug.
We've only been racing for an hour and a half. Nice. Thought it'd be a lot longer than that. Race has been going really good though. I mean, for me, for other people not so much, but for the 4 of us, race has been going very well. Thankfully, thank God. And I'm sorry guys, I really haven't been able to chat with you guys all that much, but I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Try to glance over the chat as much as I can. Yeah, we're definitely going to be here for at least one more hour if we don't get any cautions. 1 hour ETE till we get to checker flag. Maybe even longer. Yeah, there's a whole different, whenever you do a long race, it's a different race than doing a short race. Like, your mindset is different. The way you do the race is different. When you do those short, like, sprints, you know, it's all about all or nothing. Go for it. I don't care who gets in my way. When you do the longer races, it's all about, you know, it can be about pitch strategy, you know, cautions. If they come out, what are you going to do? How much fuel do you have? Are you going to be able to make it to the end of the race? Right now, my biggest thought is, if we don't get any more cautions, are we good if we pit one more time? That's my question. But I think we may be, because I think we should be able to make it to about lap 150 on this tank of gas. I'm going to check the fuel again when we get in the backstretch. But I think we should be able to make it to at least lap 150 on this tank. And then after that, I think if we can make it for 45, 50 laps, our last stint, that'd be great. So we have 17 laps of fuel now. 4 car looking to the outside. You're probably overheating. So when you see the guys, you know, going to the outside, it's not always them just trying to pass you, especially at this track. A lot of times it's just people are overheating, like their car is too hot, they put too much tape, and they need to get a little air. So they're just putting their nose out there, not to pass, but just to get some air. And I do that all the time. Thankfully today we're not in a situation where we need that. And this is also an open setup race, so there are different factors that come into play. In the coming weeks, you'll see tires come and be a huge factor, especially Atlanta. Tires are a big problem. Fuel is a big problem, and just setups in general. Daytona is kind of a more level playing field. It's a little bit easier to get up front here because of the draft. For example, like, I don't feel that I have the best car on the track right now at all. I don't think my car is the fastest car on the track. But because of the draft and because of just being able to not get caught up in any wrecks, which we got real lucky that one time, we've been able to find our way up in first place right now. But I think the car to beat right now is at 7. That 7 car is fast. Uh-oh, 4 car and a 7 car working together on the outside. So we're gonna go too wide here. We do not want to be like that though, because we're coming up on some lap cars, and we want to be single file if possible. All right, they're pitting already, so I don't have to worry about that. How you guys doing back there on fuel? This is not good. Going up, going up, going up, 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 up. Jesus. That was close. I was like, I don't know if the 4 car is going to give me space, and I can't tell. I can't see him. I know he's there, but I can't see him.
I got it at the bottom up here. We'll see. Trying to pull you back. Bumper, bumper.
What do you guys got for gas? I got 14 laps.
Pulling him still there, though. 2 outside. Yeah. 2 outside. 14 laps.
Whenever you hear the spotter say 2 outside, I'm like, eesh, hold on tight.
Bumper.
13 tonight. Damn it. Gonna bring us up a bit short.
Trying to go outside, Thomas lap traffic. Fuel's on this. 5 laps ago.
1 outside. No touch.
2, you say you got 5 laps of fuel?
Still there. You got your tight on your bumper tight.
2 and 7. How you guys doing on fuel?
No pressure at the bottom.
14 laps.
Say 14 or 2. Say 14 or 2. Uh-oh, this is about to get nasty.
Still going to be there. I'm going to roll the middle here.
Going high for the lead lap. How did you guys stand up so fast? Holy shit.
Still there, by himself.
Alright, going low then, going low.
Still buddy, lap car right there in front of you. Still there, door. Still there, you got your tight, on your bumper tight.
Holy crap. Oh, man.
All set. All set.
Those guys didn't want to make up with their mind which way they wanted to go, so we had to split them. Seven's going for the lead again.
Probably got the best car, Brandon.
If you want me to drop it in front of Sean, then maybe you guys can hook up.
There you go, buddy.
Not going to go with you this time, buddy. Let's give Ford a chance to lead the race. If he can hold his line, I'll push him.
Still there, by himself, door. All clear, bud, all clear.
Just watch our oil temperature, make sure we don't get overheating or anything like that. The good thing about being like not in first at tracks like this is that you actually get to save fuel, because as I'm behind him the draft and I'm getting pushed from behind, I can let off the throttle a little bit, save just a little bit of gas here and there, and so you can make it a little bit longer.
Got no chance to make it to 155 this tank if we were going to make it.
Got 10 laps fuel left. We can make it 155.
Yeah, no, I'm down to the 7 laps, so I'll just check. There's left in the head, yeah, there's no way.
What, 152? Sound good?
I'm way short, so I've got 8 to go.
What do you got?
I think the sooner we pit, we can get fresh rubber on and maybe catch a bit of time. I don't think it's going to make any difference with the gas though. I think it's like the leaders are coming around to lap us.
Yeah, they have better cars. Much better cars.
The cool thing is that our group of 4 people, we've all been able to lead, you know, a little chunk of laps here and there. Congratulations, Justin, on your first 150 subs, bro. That's amazing. It's great. You have a good channel, by the way, so I've seen it. All right, you can stay down here, man, before I turn you. I don't want to turn you. He said, never mind, I'm still 137. It's okay, you're almost there. I'll be the first one to congratulate you on 150 subs, because, yeah. This is, yeah, this actually does, you know, that's actually a good comparison. This is just as intense as fighter jet formation flying, like a real fighter jet formation flying. Oh, kinda. I don't know. In some ways, I guess. In some ways, as far as like being precise, yes, because you have to be pretty precise. I don't have a lot of room. I have, like, if there's a car next to me, I can't move much. I have to make sure I don't run up the track. I hold my line.
I saw the leaders coming, I thought rather and darker now.
7 laps of fuel to go.
Right, 24 around the good now, look at it.
I think he's going to go to the bottom up here, we'll see. Just one outside, all clear, no run.
Alright, so let's see. What do we want to pit? We have 6 laps, 7 laps of fuel. We can pit like lap 152. We need to make it as long as we can make it to make sure we have enough to make it to the end of this race. Because I think we may be able to make it to the end of the race.
So fast.
He's going to go to the bottom up here. We'll see. Door.
Tires are screaming.
Thinking I'm probably going for right sides only for tires. Six laps of fuel to go. Alright guys, let's bring it in at around 152, if you can do that.
Okay, we're going to put our right hand on one. We're 5 away from hitting. Right hand one, 5 away.
Copy.
We're gonna be basically almost dry when we come in. I wonder if the reason we're going faster is because we're lighter. We don't have as much fuel on board. That's good, man. You want to make sure that you're consistent. That's great.
I'll come back a bit for you. Cheers, man.
He's going to go to the bottom up here. We'll see. Door. Still there. Clear my hat. Clear, 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 clear.
To be honest, I can't wait to pit because my arms are getting tired. 4 laps of fuel to go. 4 cars kind of all over the track. Not all over, but he's just not like really holding. I guess I'm gonna go low.
There you go. No runs in your mirror. Just that one outside there. No pressure at the bottom of you. All clear. All clear.
And we're back in the lead. He laps of fuel to go. We'll pit 2 laps from now.
Nobody's coming at all, but nobody.
Let that lap.
Come around and pit this time. Come around, pit this time.
Alright, we're gonna pit this time by. Yep.
Go buddy, last car right there in front of you. Door.
Woo.
Clear. Big corner.
Alright, pitting this time by.
16 pitting. It's just a room, guys.
2. Taking 2.
Yep, lead racing.
Answer, how many laps you got left?
Slow down, 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 slow down.
Clear, no run.
Jesus! Woo! Almost sped. Holy crap. I think our pit stop is ahead of these guys. Oh, he drove through it! Oh, oh no. Woo. Oh crap, we're done. Getting fuel, should take 4 tires.
That's it, go! Outside door, still there. Go buddy, last car right there in front of you. Bumper.
Is he still there?
Still there, barely at your bumper still. Clear by 1, clear by 1.
from first to last in our group. Nice. We all came in the same time, came out at the same time. That was a good job. All right, so lap 153. Hopefully we'll be making it. We will not pit again. We'll be driving this thing to the end of the race. Seven car back up front just like he wants to be. I know. Let's get back in line and organize. My butt starting to hurt. My right leg starting to hurt. My God, my throttle leg. Getting tired. This is a endurance race. We talked about endurance races earlier, but this is definitely an endurance race.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Nico Craft. Yes, sir. If one of my moderators, if I have any moderators, I don't know if I have any moderators here, but if any moderators are here, if one of you guys could post the link to the chat, I mean, link to the Discord in the chat.
Yeah, I can catch up to you. I'll move myself to your bumper, but it's not good as it gets. Yeah, I'll move up.
Let's see, 40. Oh man, I don't know. We have 40. It'd probably be better if I do not pit. Look at those sparks flying behind us. I think because we're heavy now, we're scraping the ground. Our ride height is a little bit lower because we got more fuel on board. So it says 43 laps of fuel, and we have 46 laps to go. We need 3 laps of fuel to make it to the end. Like, we need to find 3 laps of fuel. I'm gonna start saving fuel. I'm gonna start staying back here in the draft and see if we can save some gas throughout this last stint, because we only have 46 laps to go. And if we don't get a caution, if we stay green, we're not gonna be able to make it the entire way. So this is gonna get really interesting. If we stay green the entire way, it's gonna turn into a fuel game. And we're not the only ones who can't make it on fuel. Nobody can make it on fuel. So all those other cars who pitted before us, they can't make it either.
Yeah, this lead 4 up here, we're going to need 5.1 gallons.
Yeah, we're gonna be 3 laps short. But we are gonna be 3 laps short. But if I can make up 3 laps by driving half throttle,
8 laps short.
if you're leading, yeah. But like I said,
Based off my fuel mileage last run, and I wasn't leading.
we'll see. I mean, nobody's good, so I mean, we're gonna have to pit, period.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, if you guys wanna,
There you go, buddy.
if you guys wanna slow down and conserve,
There by himself. Bumper clear.
All that?
Yeah, I don't think we stayed 6 or 7 laps, man.
We're going to have to pit again.
splash and go. So you can kind of hear my throttle input. I'm kind of still getting off. We're all talking about fuel mileage right now. And the guy up in front in first place, he's 7 laps short. Last time I checked, I was 3 laps short on like that. I can make it on fuel. So we'll see. I don't know what the 2 car is doing. I don't know what the 4 car is doing, but I know right now I'm basically trying to drive it at half throttle, letting off here and there. To just try to save a little gas if possible. This is gonna turn into a fuel race here. And with us being together, I mean, we're all gonna pit unless one of us can make it for sure. We'll probably go on, you know, lone wolf on it. But I mean, none of the 4 of us can make it on the fuel. We all pitted at the same time. We have the same cars, same size fuel tanks. So it's not like anybody has an edge on anybody else. But I'm just gonna try it if I can, if it's possible, the next 40 laps to save as much fuel as possible by letting off the throttle. And if I can make up that 3 laps, if I can save 3 laps of fuel, I will roll this thing across the finish line empty if I have to win this race. But we may have to pit. So with the strategy for pitting, with us being this short and this close on the field, is what I'll do is we'll have to change our pits. We'll have to change our settings for when we go to the pit. Oh, wow, it's close. From like 4 tires and a bunch of fuel, and we'll have to like lower it to have like basically no fuel. Like maybe like 1 like gallon of fuel, whatever it can get us the final 7 laps or whatever we're gonna be short. I thought I was 3 laps short, but right now it's looking like maybe more. Got 14 gallons, 35 laps of fuel, and 40 laps to go. So now we're 5 laps short. But that's what makes iRacing fun, is like when you get these long races, strategy comes into play, fuel mileage comes into play, tires come into play, and then just the car in general comes into play. And there's so many factors. It's really cool just kind of playing with those factors and seeing how things can turn out for you. Seem to be doing pretty good on oil temperature. Can't wait to watch this race back. I'm gonna save this replay, even though it's a long one. I'm gonna save it.
What? No way.
But if we get a caution, that kills all that. A few miles is not going to be an issue anymore if we get a caution. So if we get a caution, we'll be able to pit and we'll be able to make it to the end of the race. But I'm hoping we don't get a caution so that we can finish this race. And that's something interesting. I've never really finished a race where fuel mileage was really a problem. Usually whenever I'm planning, like, oh no, I don't have enough fuel to make it, a caution comes out and then you don't have to worry about that anymore. Get some air on that grill.
Oh shit.
Right now we're on fuel conservation mode. No threats in the mirror. Once again, same 4 cars are broken away. I'm like, I need to get these guys names, add them as friends so we can race together more often. I like these dudes.
Last time did a bit, but then it should stop.
Yeah, get a lawyer.
Race is winding down, guys. I can't believe we made it this far. Already has been my longest race I've ever participated in on iRacing, or any game ever. I watch races that are this long, but I've never actually raced a race this long. So even if we finish in 4th, I'd be happy, just because I was able to finish this race, and we get a whole lot of SR out of this race, as long as we keep the nose clean. So yeah, and it's been fun. Been a good race, but it's not over yet. It's still got a ways to go. I can tell the 2 cars now saving fuel. He's backing off of the forest bumper, or maybe he's trying. I'm not sure. Let's see. 34 laps to go. 29 laps of fuel. Still trying to save every drop of fuel I can and maintain race speed. All 4 of us definitely have a chance to win this race, and it's going to come down to the last lap. That's what it's going to be. It's going to come down to the last lap.
Yeah, I thought I'd stay there. I wasn't sure.
Oh, 4 cars going high. I think he's just not holding his line. I think of the 4 of us, he seems to be the car that's like the least stable. He's kind of been like he's doing good holding his line for the most part, but there's times when he just kind of like doesn't really hold it. And I'm wondering if it's because he just can't hold the line, or if it's because he needs air. I don't really know which one it is. Uh-oh, lap car is not getting out of the way.
You want to run up front here?
Holy crap. Where'd he go? That was scary.
Sorry, man, I wasn't paying attention.
Justin Purgian, what's going on, man? Welcome. Justin, meet Justin. Alright, so we're gonna move to 3rd place now, probably.
Still there, bumper. Not on your real tight there. Still there, though.
I haven't given up on saving fuel, though. I haven't given up. If we get a caution, I'll probably it'd be probably best to pit. But if we get a caution, we technically could like not pit and make it to the end, because of the caution laps being a whole lot less. We'll use a lot less fuel.
Yeah, me too.
We actually make it to the end. I don't know what he just said. So it looks like we have about 6 cars in the lead lap now. We have us 4, and we have like 2 more cars somewhere. I don't know where they are, but they're out there. All alone, afraid.
Yeah, my connection was just saying, fuck you.
Fox 2. Did he just say Fox 2? Oh, getting hot. Getting hot. I have to look to the outside here because we are getting really hot. I don't want to blow my engine. Okay, we're good now. We're in the yellow. Oh man, that was scaring me. I don't know what it is. Whenever I get real close up behind that 2, we start burning up. Getting hot again.
Gonna find out.
Hold on.
I'm just saying I've only got like 1 or 2 laps of fuel at the mark of 200. If my calculations are
Getting
right.
hot.
It's gonna be close.
Pick up the leader.
Trying to get some clean air. There we go. When you put your nose real close to that back bumper, there's not a lot of air coming into the radiator, and the engine starts running a bit hot. That's why I keep seeing that red, and I keep jumping out there. Oh God, here we go again.
No bud, no passing your just one outside. All clear, no run.
9 car is flashing his butt off too.
So buddy, last car right there in front of you. Side, inside. So buddy, last car right there in front of you. Still one inside. Still there at your door.
Oh, that 19.
Still there. Clear already. Car bombs off the wall.
Yeah, I saw that. Scared the heck out of me. Saw it in my mirror.
One inside. Clear low.
I'll move up. Come on.
Sorry, Sean, I'll push you, bud.
Yeah, you're pretty fast. You can get in there.
All right, that was 5th place. We just lapped again. And we are now 20 laps fuel. And, crap, hold on. And 26 laps to go. So we're still 6 laps short. Not saving enough fuel. So if we do pit, when will we pit? Around lap 190, probably, I'm thinking. Calgary Transistor, what's going on, man? Good to see you. And we're getting hot. I'm gonna have to put my nose out here again. Seems to happen a lot on the backstretch. Going in turn 3. Where are you going now? These lap cars have been very unpredictable lately. Part of the problem. Thankfully, we haven't wrecked into any lap cars. Very close multiple times, though.
Clear by one, clear by one.
Stay green, this lap will be over in the next 35 minutes or so. If you've been watching the entire time, you are a trooper for real. But then again, I've had longer flight simulation streams, so I guess this is nothing compared to what we usually do.
Door.
Oh, don't hit him.
Coming up to you. You're pulling him. Still there, bumper, door. Enter door. Clear low, door. Fire stealth. Bumper clear, clear, clear.
Just went out there for a little air. Went out to breathe. AJH been here since lap 10. What's up, man? Justin been here the entire time. Doggy Kong or Dogu Kong. What's up, man? Good to see you. I'm doing my best to read chat when I can. Jacob been grinding the whole time. If you're gonna watch a race, this is probably the best, one of the best races you could have watched.
Yeah, I need to go on one of you. Hold on that, I might not need to.
I think I'm gonna grow some new muscles after this race.
I'm down in a 180 then.
My wife's gonna be like, "Why did you work out today?" Like, yes, I did.
Got 12.5 gallons to go.
Dang lap cars, man.
Gonna go at the bottom up here. We'll see. Door. Self bumper clear already.
So what you can expect in the next 20 laps: 1, pit stops; 2, side-by-side racing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Once we get close to the end of this race, it ain't gonna be no single file line anymore. It's gonna be the 4 of us all trying to win at the same time. We may go 3 wide at some point. Hopefully none of us wreck each other. If we don't wreck each other, I'm gonna have to buy all those guys a Coke or something.
Go at the bottom up here. We'll see. By himself, man. Good job.
Spencer, what's up, man? You love what car, Spencer? What are you talking about? Alright, 14 laps of fuel. That'll put us at a max of 194 laps. We can make it on this tank. Or it'll make a max of us making it to lap 194. And we have 19 laps to go. So we will be 6 laps short of fuel. We tried to save this entire time, and it's not really been working for us, even though we're back in the draft. All of us are going to have to pit probably in the next 8 to 10 laps. Everybody in the whole race has to pit if we don't get a yellow flag. If we do get a yellow flag, we'll still have to pit either way. I just mean we're not going to make it the entire way on the fuel. Actually, if it goes yellow, we might be able to not pit, stay out, but it's not really much of a point because there's only 4 cars in the lead lap. So it's better to just pit, take your chances, and then fight for that lead again than anything else. So what I can do is, while we get on the front straight here, I can just start turning off my tires so that once it's time to pit, I'll have all my pit settings set up. I'm thinking that we need enough fuel to make it about 10 laps. A full tank is going to give us about 184 gallons. So we only need like a quarter of that. What's a quarter of 18? Half of 18 is like 9. There is no half of 9, so we can do like 4.5. So that's basically like a quarter tank. That's what we're going to do. But about 4. We'll put 5 gallons, I guess. Do 5 gallons. So it's gonna be real quick, splash and go. We're gonna go in, no tires. A splash of gas and back out on the track for the last 10 laps. Hopefully 5 gallons is enough to make it to the end. See what happens. At this point, we turn from friends to competitors and enemies. Been working together entire race. It's been a great race. These guys have been great drivers. It's been fun to race with these guys. I've never met these guys in real life, or not real life, but in like before. Like before this race, none of us knew each other, so this was not planned to go this way. But when you find a few drivers who do good, you want to stick with those guys and race with them and stick it out through the whole race. So far, it looks like the 7 car is probably gonna have the most laps led this race. He loves being in front, and I'm not gonna fight him too hard for it.
Door on your pipe. All clear, no run.
That 2-car got on the apron a little bit. Send them driving out there. The one thing we don't want to happen. There's one thing that we don't want to happen, and that is if we go into the pit. Actually, it's okay, we're a lap ahead, but still, one thing we don't want to happen is we don't want to pit and a yellow flag comes out while we are in the pits. Or we don't want to wreck while pitting. Actually, if a yellow flag comes out while we're in the pits, it'll be okay, because again, we're a lap ahead, so nobody's really going to make any gains on us. So it's not really that big of a deal. But the biggest thing is for us personally to make sure we don't spin ourselves out trying to pit on these old tires. Now remember, my left side tires haven't changed in 2 cycles. The right side tire is a little bit newer. And when you're trying to pit and hit the brakes on old tires, old, hot, worn tires, it's really hard to get stopped. As you saw my last time, I almost got caught speeding driving into the pits. So we gotta be careful on entry into the pits. And it's really easy to lock your brakes up and spin yourself out or drive straight into the wall. So I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna be very like cautious driving in, even though we gotta be very fast. We don't want to take too long. If we lose contact with this group, we're gonna be by ourselves. So we want to go in there, get the fastest stop as possible, find ourselves in the front of the pack. If not, we'll just get back in the group and we'll fight it out for the last 8 laps. Did you say Starley's watching Walking Dead on Netflix right now? Only one of us can win. So far, we've been all very passive, except for 7. He's been pretty aggressive with trying to be up front. Other than that, everybody else has been pretty passive, not worrying about too much. We're all just trying to chill, just chilling. Again, this race is probably going to come down, whether we get a caution or not. We stay green. This race is going to come down to the last lap. It's going to be a last lap pass or last lap block. That's going to determine this race. That is for sure. It's a 13th place car. 6 laps of fuel to go. We have 11 laps to go. 11 laps to go. 6 laps of fuel left in the tank. All right, Jacob. See you later, man. Thanks for sticking around for 190 laps. Appreciate it, boss. I think my left arm is more tired than my right arm. 5 laps of fuel remaining. 10 laps to go this time by at the Daytona 500. Holy crap, it's about to go down.
Time to go. Time to go.
I can't predict how this is going to go. All I can say is I hope I'm the first one to pass the checkered line. We almost won at Daytona last week in the IndyCar series. We choked. This time I will not do the same thing. See, what lap should we come in? We have 4 laps of fuel to go. We could probably make it all the way to about 196. I'm thinking we go in about 195. 5 gallons of fuel. No tires.
Gonna go to the bottom up here, we'll see. There you go. Outside, bumper clear. Clear by half.
So once we get out of those pits, it is it's on. It is on when we get out of those pits. Right now it's like, okay, working together. As soon as we get out of the pits, that's pit stall. It is free for all. No more buddy, no more teammates.
Come around and pit this time. Come around, pit this time.
Thinking about adding some more tape.
This time, guys.
Copy.
Roger, roger. Alright, pitting this time by, guys. Make sure everything's set up. We'll get a windshield tear off. We'll get 5 gallons of fuel. And we may not even need that much, but I'm going to do that just in case. Hopefully that's enough fuel to make it to the end. Matter of fact, we probably need less than that, because we're going to be only 6 laps. So what's the next setting I can change it to? All right, let me focus on getting in here.
Doors still there. Clear. Good corner.
All right, there's 60. There we go. Woo. I wonder if anybody sped. All right, we'll do 5 gallons. We'll do 5. Stop right there. Oh, we almost missed it. Holy crap. Come on. And we're out.
I might make it with like a half gallon spare.
Oh, they're spitting themselves out. No. He's freaking worn as heck.
No, off the track, thank you.
He's worn as heck tires. Same thing happened to U7, didn't it?
Gonna go to the bottom up here, we'll see. Door, go buddy.
Oh no.
Car right there, buddy. Go to pass high.
Oh my gosh, how far are they ahead of us?
Hang on, 4 train, I'm coming.
All right, let's go. Running out of time. Holy crap, man! These old tires ain't no joke.
I can't believe it. Spun the tires in 3rd gear.
There you go, buddy. Go, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
You're clear.
I'm gonna work with the 16 actually. If I can get with the 16, I might be able to catch up with the rest of those guys up there. He's going a bit fast though. Thankfully we didn't hit anything. Don't have any damage. Oh my god, this thing is loose.
5 to go.
Holy crap. 5 laps to go. Sitting in 3rd place.
Go get him.
We have draft help. The 7 does not have draft help. I'm sorry, but I can't go back to help you.
Side door. Trying to pull your man. Bumper.
We got 5 laps. I don't know how far those guys are ahead of us. And I don't know if they're together or if they're separated, because I think that they may have some issues too. Thankfully, I'm not by myself, and I have a car. Even though it's a lap car, I have a car to help push me and keep me up to speed. But right now we're sitting in 3rd place. I don't know if the rest of the field went into the pit yet. I know they will have to. Yeah, this guy is definitely nowhere near as fast as the guys I was racing with earlier. Alright, there he goes. There's the push.
Gonna go to the bottom up here, we'll see.
Yeah, this car is so loose, guys. Please get out the way. Please get out the way. Thank you. How far is the leader?
All clear, bud. All clear.
Alright, we are. Oh my god, 10 seconds back from 2nd place. My next hope is that they wreck each other. That is, I mean, at this point, I believe they're together. So first and second place are racing each other, drafting each other. And I have help with me, which is lap car. Fourth place is back there with no help. Then I hope that first place and second place wreck each other and I come in for the lead. That's all I have to hope for right now for me to catch up. I also am hoping that the 16 does not go pit, because if he goes to pit, I'll be by my dang self.
2 to go right there. 2 to go at the line.
2 laps to go at the Daytona 500.
Well, Bill, 2 more laps. We go bombing.
Yeah, I'm 10 seconds back from second. We'll see what happens here. Oh, man.
Yeah. Through it.
What are you doing, man? Oh. 13, come on, bruh.
Still there, it's your door. Clear low, all clear. Door on your right.
My gosh.
Still there.
How did I get 4X? I mean, how did I get 10X? When did I get the other ones? Almost got a caution right there, 7. Lap car is tripping today. It's alright. It's been a good race still. Alright, let's get back in. Alright, so we're third place and white flag's out. We are 11 seconds back from second place. Still hoping that they wreck each other. It's like if you see a car coming from behind fast, I stayed low. I was hoping he would go high. When I got right on his bumper, he decided, oh, I'm going to go high too. And then boom, I smashed right into the back of him. Even though I still let off the gas, we still, you know, hit each other. Now I got front end damage. But it's all good. I don't know who won. All right, white flag is out. Looks like 1 and 2 did not crash. We're going to come across the finish line in third place in my first Daytona 500. My first ever full Daytona 500. Holy crap. That was a long race. That was nuts.
I appreciate your fight all day. Good job, guys. Good running, guys.
Yeah, good race, guys.
You too, Wilton.
Can't believe I pissed that one away.
The win for. I thought the 2 was going to get it, though. I ain't going to lie.
Thanks, guys. Sorry for my newbie mistakes.
Good job, Adam.
All right, well, we're going to come back with minimal damage. I don't know where I got 10X from, but we got it. It is what it is.
Taking some new rubber there, boys.
I don't know about you guys, but I really got to pee.
I can't believe we spun out. Like, like I was barely pressing the throttle when we spun out. Coming out of the pits. That was the turning point of this race. 13 definitely screwed me, but even if I had not hit the 13, it wouldn't have mattered. I still would have. We still would have got third place. So thankfully, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Are we 13? No, we're 14. It's my first time making it to the full race, so I'm happy about that. Whew. Well, guys, third place is actually a really freaking good result. I did not think I would get third. My goal was to 1, finish the race, 2, be on the lead lap. So we did that, and 3 was to get a top 5. So we got top 3. So that's something definitely to be proud of at the Daytona 500. Of course, we could have won that race, but you know, things happen. I'm a little upset about it because we could have won. There's a 4 car up there celebrating. We'll go watch him celebrate real quick. Congrats, number 4. I think he left. I want to see him do his burnouts. But yeah, it is what it is. 13 screwed me. Yeah, it is. You know, we were having that same issue the entire race. If you guys weren't here the whole race, we were having that issue the entire race. Lap cars getting in our way, but the whole time we never hit anybody. But then I finally hit somebody there at the end. But the 4 had a pretty strong car. The 2 had a strong car. I know the 7 of the 4 of us definitely had the strongest car. I feel like I probably had the second strongest car. I think I could definitely have beat the 2 and the 4. The 7 was the only person I was concerned about. I knew it was going to come down to just however it was going to end at the end. I kind of wish that all 4 of us could have been there together and raced it out. But you know, me and the 7 car had we spun our tires coming out of the pit. And yeah, that's what happens when you pit and you race that long without pitting and taking tires. That's what happens. Let's see. Let's go to myself, which I think is Shift C, Control V, and we'll go back and first of all, let's look at my car. Actually, no, let's watch that part. Hello, beautiful. Oh my god, that thing looks like a beast. It looks so good. Come on. I want a cool camera view, man. Give me a better camera view than that. Right here. So the 2 almost lost it too. And right there, I lost it. Tried to save it. Almost went back on the track. Yeah. Man. Alright, so let's check out the livery. Because you guys have been watching the race from the interior the entire time. Let's go back to lap 1. And I'll show you guys the livery and all that good stuff. It's a ways ago. It was a long time ago. There it is. Hold on, can I get a closer view? Up. You gotta see it right. Like, okay. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so we'll go back. That's lap 99. I want to go lap 1. Does not let me go back to lap 1? Is that too far back? Whatever, we'll start from here. Yeah, very good race, pretty clean race. 7, 2, and a 4. I mean, we were unstoppable that entire time. I mean, it was like nothing anybody could do to catch us. The 16 had a pretty good car at times, but he just sometimes he wasn't able to hang with us. But a lot of cars were lapped down and got their lap back. We got those mid-race cautions. Trying to get like a really good close-up, but all these views are kind of far away. Look at those planes. We landed there a couple of days ago. It looks like I'm the only one who has like a legit sponsor. I have a little bump in the back from something. Get those sparks flying. So yeah, I originally created this livery for the truck, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be racing the Daytona 500. I need to have a Blue Games livery. Like, heck yeah. So I went ahead and really quick before this race, I created I transferred that livery over to this car. I want a close-up picture. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit closer. So good race though. I can't complain at all. I mean, yeah, there's some stuff at the end that didn't happen. I mean, we didn't get the win. We didn't get in position to even, you know, compete for the win. But hey, I got to be happy with that finish. My first ever like full Daytona 500. My first ever like full race ever, period, in general. So that was cool. 500 miles. I can't believe we just drove 500 miles in about 3 hours. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining in. I know you guys been here for a while. Go get some rest. I know I will, but I gotta go back to work. I do rest later. Whew. I'll see you guys next week at Atlanta. Hopefully we get to do the Atlanta race. We'll see you at Atlanta. I gotta work on the setup for the Atlanta race. I'll also be racing at Las Vegas in the truck. So you guys make sure you have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday Night Flight. Who am I pulling for in the real Daytona 500? I'm pulling for Chase Elliott, number 9 car. That's who I'm pulling for in the real Daytona 500. That's my dude right there. It looks like I'm the only car scraping the ground. Everybody else is okay. I wonder if that scrape was slowing me down at all. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, we drove hard today. Oops, wrong message. So Ford car definitely deserves it. I think that any of us, if any of us had won, we deserve it. We fought hard for that race. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Whew. Remember, you got 3 choices. Give up, give in, give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll catch you guys next time, next stream. Matter of fact, that'll be tomorrow, Friday Night Flight, Infinite Flight. It'll either be at 1400 Zulu or 2000 Zulu, but I'm pretty sure 14. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Discord. Make sure you hit the like on the on the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely expect to see some more iRacing. I'll see you guys for iRacing. I'll see you next week. For Infinite Flight, I'll see you tomorrow. So anyways, peace, love, God bless you. Love you guys. 3 choices: give out, give in, give it all you got. Peace.